Hello. Welcome. Welcome. I wasn't gonna stream today, but it turns out the NAWCQ had some interesting lists, some blind spots that I had, and what better way to take care of that? Learn some things. than to just look at the deck profiles. Hello, please, buh. Congrats on first. Hello, sad tuna. Unfortunately, you are not first. Your body's not first. Buttosis. Hello, so shoddy. Microwave. Hello, butters. Hello, plant ghoul. Doobie. Hello, permafeared. Buh 7. Oh, sorry, no, that's really buh. All right, we've assembled all the buh Avengers. So yeah, just to cut to the chase, I have a whole playlist of wait, hold on. So actually, let me turn down the music. I'll just no, I can't. I'll just turn off the music, even though I am enjoying it. But yeah, we're just gonna look at the. Actually, let me. Okay, I'll just put it in the background. Maybe it's not overpowering. So, the NAWCQ, just to recap, it was 12 rounds, 2,800 people. Cutoff was top 64. You had to go at least X2 to be guaranteed. There were some chance of X3s going, but it was very low. X3 being like losing three out of the 12 rounds. Unfortunately, this is just what I heard. None of the X3s made it, and that's likely due to draws. So there was probably some X11s, so that's like 1 loss, 1 draw out of the 12 rounds, or X21s or something like that. And so draws are still a better score than losses. So it'll push out all the people who had losses on their score. So fortunately, that applied to people like Jesse Cotton, Raymond Dye. They didn't get to Team Sam X, I think was X3. So they didn't even get a chance to make it to the top 64. So I mean, out of 2,800 people, top 64 is a very, very good achievement, because that means you have to at least win at least in Swiss, 2 out of 12 rounds is 2 losses in 12 rounds. It's not. You could say it's luck or whatever, but it's not insignificant. Like if you make it to top 64, I don't think it's like a fluke. Maybe like you could say like a conversion for some lists. Maybe there is some variance or whatever. I don't know. But it is really hard. What's it called? Did Jeff Jones make it? I don't think Jeff Jones. I think he also went X3. So there are some interesting lists. Vanquishful is one of my favorite decks I've played in recent memory. Among those is like a lot of the deck build packs I really have fun playing. I'll probably be playing Vanquish Soul in Anaheim, so maybe a good head start. I already have a good foundation of the deck, so I already know how, like, oh yeah, like this deck has problems, what and stuff, you know, like just like. And it's easier to play the deck for me than breathing, you know. So Vanquish Soul, Gem Knights was another one. Gem Knight made it, and that was just completely under my radar. I had no idea. I had no idea that was like a threat worth. So we have to patch that hole. That's on me. That's a skill issue on my part. There's another list. There's some other lists. There was like some Blue Eyes list or something like that. There was a day 2 Drytron. We'll take a look at that one. But yeah, without further ado, I think the preamble's over. We'll just look at this guy's the top 8 Vanquish Soul, and then we'll just go down the list. People are actually on Rescue Ace packaging videos. It seems kind of unnecessary. That's what I want to see. Gemini and Shadal, both my beloved. Yeah. So that's interesting. Hi JJ. People are the people who are playing Gem Knight are going second. So they're going second, like Tempai would, and they're using Shadal Fusion as like a board breaker because it accesses one of the new light Gem Knights that came in the the latest wave out of one of the 4 cards. I think it's like Nepi, Gem Knight Nepi Rim or something like that. I haven't read the Gem Knight stuff in a long time, so I don't. But yeah. Shadal Fusion is being used. I mean, I've always felt Shaddoll Fusion was like a board breaker. You just have to give up some main deck requirements. Also, Construct was banned for a good while, so you couldn't even use it as like a, you know, sided in for like a light dump. But now that's not the case anymore. Right, so already get hybrid work, actually getting it work. Yeah. Okay, enough preamble. Let's look at top 8 Vanquish Soul. I think he's the only one. No, there was like 4 Vanquish Soul. There was like 4 Vanquish Soul, but they got paired with each other.
What's going on, you guys? Slim here at the NAWCQ with my brother Asian Persuasion. You already know.
Yes, sir.
And we are here with my boy Craig.
Only one in
OG
top 8.
from the
Okay.
Bay Area, you already know. And what did you do here today at the NAWCQ?
I got top 8 using Vanquish Soul.
Using Vanquish Soul. That's absolutely crazy. Deck just got new support. Why did you choose it?
I actually think it has a decent matchup against Mitsu Raigo, which I was predicting to be the most represented deck.
Okay, that's a good reason to play it.
Absolutely. And you had to go up against some killers, man. Like, we were watching you all weekend. Like, you showed out, man. You showed out. You did your thing. It's crazy. Before we get into it, do you have any shout-outs?
First off, shout out to everyone who supported me. Shout out to my local Potomac Gaming. Shout out to Jason for getting me to succeed. Shout out to Amit for like, I don't see him that much, but like, just for like, I always see him like during bigger events.
Awesome. All right, well, let's get into it.
First, the 3 L's for the Vanquish Soul. Holisu,
3 Holisu.
3 Roz,
All right.
3 Madloves. This is the new one that just came
I
out.
can see 3 Mad Loves because of the field spell.
So you can special it from hand by revealing a Vanquish Soul monster, and the best part of the card is that it's a quick effect that you can use on your opponent's turn, and that's how you're able to interrupt your opponent on turn 0. So its second or one of its other effects is you can reveal fire or fire and dark to special summon from the deck. So if you have the attribute, you would special summon this from hand, special rouse it in the column that they summon. You search Caesar, which I'll get to later, and then since you already have
Yeah, what's interesting is I've said this before, but I'll reiterate. Holisu specifically summons a non-psychic from deck by revealing a fire and dark. Rosin gets summoned from the deck, and its pop effect requires a fire and dark, and it searches like the missing earth monster you need. And so what you do is search Rosin. So now you have fire, dark. Presumably, you should have still fire and dark in hand. And now you have earth. Holisu is earth. So off the Caesar, you just search with Rosin. You can bounce back the Holisu, and now you have the earth. So Caesar's the earth, but you summon it to the field, but you also replace the earth back with the Holisu you bounce back. So now you have the Caesar pop as well. So you have 2 pops on your opponent's turn, and you have like basically setup. Basically like 3 pops, because the follow-up Caesar on your following turn, Caesar's gonna threaten another pop. So yeah, this is insane. Like though this won't happen that often, but you should be super ahead, or like your opponent has to open like a Molcharmy or something, like I don't know, like an Ash Blossom or something to prevent that.
fire dark. You can already nuke the board, and since you have a Caesar, you could bounce this back, and then you have a Caesar for another pop.
It's a lot of interruptions.
So that's an interruption for 2 by itself. With the new field spell, Malap is also a starter now. So
Crazy.
pretty crazy.
Yeah, Madlove will search the field spell now, and you can bounce back. The field spell can bounce back Madlove.
Sometimes I wish I played the third one because it's just an attribute.
I do feel like you can play 3. I know Santoli, when he played Vanquish Soul, he felt like you didn't need more than 2. But I feel like just opening like fires is really beneficial. We don't, and like I just like increasing the density of fires, so you open 2 at once, or when you hard draw Xiaolong, you can like still kind of play, but it's like a minor thing. It's like I'm not gonna like. I can see the 3rd being cut for like non-engine or something like that.
But it is a break, and I decided to focus on other cards. 3 Border is also one that or 2 Border. I play 2, but I wish I played 3 somewhere. Just because I think the drawing effect is actually relevant because it helps you cycle through your deck faster. 1 Caesar. I know people are on 2 too, but I decided to play 1 just because technically Earth is the worst stack. If you look at how the deck plays, Earth actually doesn't start your engine. For the hand trap, I played 3 Ash. Ash is crazy because interruption and it's a fire. For the I also played 3 Floor and 3 Joel. I know they're non-attributes.
Genex Eye Verman.
But I feel like right now
Jalong is a worm? Oh, that's sick. That's actually sick.
I play 2D Crows.
Dude, Hi JJ would love that.
And it's also good against Mizu Raizo to interrupt them. Sometimes I like it against over Abyssials just because you can banish the spell card when they touch your other guy. On top of like when they tribute golf phase with the players, you don't they don't have
Okay,
a
BJ.
you can't Abyssial versus with DD code, you can just DD code. 2 nib because
Sorry, I didn't catch that. Bounce back what spell?
because it's a dark and it's also good against Mizu Raizo to interrupt them. Sometimes I like it against over Abyssials just because you can banish the spell card when they touch your other guy. On top of like when they
Okay, I'm not familiar with Mitsurugi to know what spell they're talking about, but
versus with DD code, you can just DD code. 2 nib because I was a little worried about Malice. I wanted something.
I love Gen X Ally Birdman. Yeah, Hi JJ.
Yeah. Won me a couple games. For the one-os, Druis and Barrack, they're just good dark attributes. You could also play Baldric, which is another
Doro Suggs.
And I played one Doggerun Farfire. Came up. I guess it came up a few
I
times.
could. This is a little.
I guess like
This is a little bullshitting, and like kind of retroactively like you know, rationalizing. But I could see you like cut like a third Xiaolong for like the kaiju. I could see that. I could see that.
I wanted my.
Why was Xiaolong a worm?
The same amount in deck, so I think I'm on 9 fires and 9 doctors. For the spells, play 3 Sacred Souls, use discard crazy. Specials from deck, get you.
I think kaiju would perform way better than like a fucking random ass
and drawing.
Kurikara.
2 product extra. Yeah, I think.
Dude, Prost is limited. It's dire.
And going second, you'll be often trading hand traps, so I think you just need to see more cards. For the one-of spells, Field Spell, technically this card's not a starter because you need another name, but like if you have the name, even if it's like all we see without the other attributes, then this card's good because it can switch to other attributes. It also has another effect where during the end phase.
Did you go to the Blackpink concert at SoFi? Nah. I didn't even know it was there. No, I bedrotted all day. I just woke up. It was one of those days. I was in a mood.
I also played Best Level. It didn't really come up that much. My logic was that between this and Dogger, I have an Alice to get this guy. For the styles, Rhoda, and Talents. I think Talents is good. It's also good when they ask your extravagance, and then you either look if you don't need cards or you don't see stuff. Last but not least,
Autos on tour. Yeah, I missed the boat with the tickets. I wanted to purchase them when they came out, like the year before, but I just didn't do it.
Protected by card effect. Between this and the field spell, I would say Mizu Raizo has a very hard time to break that board.
Yeah, dude, the trap is fucking annoying as fuck too. Like, there's very few hand traps that interact with the trap, except for Dominus Impulse. But like, I don't know, it just feels so hard to play around it. I mean, yeah, you can just duster it, but whatever. KB9 pit, KB9 Doro bounce.
Wait for them to do stuff, and they have to.
Hello, Sad Tuna.
Do you want to decide on that?
You should. It don't matter.
For that one. 3 rocks.
It like the thing about the trap too, it also plays around like imperm on the rock. You just sit on this shit. Like, oh, they imperm rock, who cares? I just summon this guy, pop with rosin or whatever. That's what I need to understand. Like, what can you do when you search Holy Soup with rosin on your opponent's turn? I'm kind of like, after you've already set up, you probably don't need it, but because this trap makes it so it makes it really hard for your opponent to kill you because it just pops everything for no reason.
Play 3, so I don't.
Also, it's like obnoxious because you can't access code your way
1 SB
out of the board.
This is the logic is to out Bagiska, basically it. And 1 dark. I didn't really make dark that much, but I guess it's cuttable. For that seed, I play 1 Rain Crystal's Rocks. This is another new card. This card's actually pretty good in conjunction with SP, because so the way you summon it is if one of your Rain Crystal battles, you could put this on main phase 2, and it has 1 of 3 effects depending on the attribute. The good one is when it has an Earth as a material, because if it has an Earth as material, you can detach it to pop a card on the field, and if you have so with Khaleesi or Caesar, so you pop a card and then when you make an SB, you also get rid of another card. One Baguska.
Yeah, the burn too. The burn.
Kind of cool. For the rank 5s, I played Paradise Smasher. Yeah.
Getting ready for next week.
Yeah, I did it a few times.
Paradise.
Won me a couple.
Why is the overstat? I don't know.
Round 8 yesterday. It was kind of crazy. It was against the Memento player. I Paradise Smashed it with 3 materials and I actually lost.
Wow.
Okay, so what happened was my opponent rolled a 5 and a lower number. I turned the lower number into a 7, so that's 12, and I rolled a 12.
That's unlucky.
Yeah. So I ended up that was my one loss in Swiss.
Because you rolled too high.
That's pretty cool.
It's kinda cracked.
That's pretty cool. Paradise Smasher.
That's true.
I also played the Nash Knight engine with the Masquerades. I guess I didn't really was put into the situation to make it. So yeah, if you're playing Saturday, it's probably credible. Yeah.
I'm being honest.
This was
The extra deck. I mean, now the extra deck is way higher quality. The stuff he's putting in the extra deck, that's like really high quality. We don't have access to that right now. Actually, we do. We do have Nash Knight. But we just have less level 5s for. But yeah, I mean, like I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna stress over the extra.
really good. I'll be good.
It's just,
I
you
would
know,
play more, like,
situational problem solvers like Typhon.
And ones is never made it. But I guess like in theory you could like make hella materials with Nash Knight and then tag and make things too. For the side. I think you still have to respect Malice.
Yeah, I don't want to hear anything about, oh, Lancey is a light monster. Yeah, right. It's not going to stay in your hand long enough for you to reveal it. I don't want to. I don't want to hear anything about that. Like, you play your auto wins, you know.
Good against Rizio and still pretty good against Malice. 2 Phantasmes. Helps you draw. Good going first. And it's dark. It's like if you're going first, it's a substitute for like the Charmies, right? Because it helps you draw into the stuff you want to see. For the spells,
Yeah. Yeah, it's a silver bullet, unfortunately.
I did not use this because I didn't play that many Mizuraizo. But the theory behind it was that if I'm going first, it helps me join to other attributes.
That's true.
For the 2 of I played Thrust. I think Thrust for the blowouts. When they have happy, everyone's gonna be on draw Charmies, right?
Yeah, Thrust is nice versus roll.
Won me a few games, and I think this is pretty good in the functional mirror because even in the mirror, it's kind of hard to play through the turn. For Thrust package, I played one Dual Cannon. In theory, it's supposed to out the Liger Dancer.
Yeah, the loop night thing.
And I feel like they don't have any back row removal, so even going there, I might fight that in. And one D barrier for the Mizuraizo deck and Gem Knights. Basically,
Awesome, man. Well, I'm super happy for you. I've known you for years, since back in the local days. Shout out to SF State Crew. You already know. If you know, you know. You had to be there. To
That was
basically we played Yu-Gi-Oh all day instead of going to class. Just saying.
That was pretty brief.
Look at us now, though. Yeah, exactly. Look at you. Yeah. Super happy for you, man. Congratulations, and thank you for the deck. Thank you.
Okay, next one is Gem Knight Shaddolls.
Borlo here at the 2025 NAWCQ with, whoa, 3rd place himself, please.
Form.
Isaiah, shut up, and I played Gem Knights for the event.
Why Gem Knights, man?
My friend told me to like read the cards of the event. Like, if always work, because I don't want to play any like, the main mainstream decks. And these cards just seemed like really high quality cards. And one of the dudes, there was a regional top for 1 second.
What's so crazy, all the terminal cards, they only had 4 cards to work with these fucking... Well, to be fair, Gem Knight had like previous waves of support, but it's crazy how fucking cracked with like 4 cards. Like even the Punk. No, I'm thinking of something else. Punk was 2 cards, right? Yeah, Punk was 2 cards. But like, they really put a lot of like I'm really impressed. For what it's worth, the Gen X stuff had like a lot. They had to do some. They had cards in Pote. I mean, yeah, but it still wasn't like. Yeah. But it still wasn't enough. I think these 4 cards are like, from what I remember reading, like Nepi Rim, being able to summon from grave and give you a normal summon. They also had the Link Ranks pack Link too. That card's is cracked. Oh my god. No sheep allowed. Yeah, no sheep allowed. So I don't know. I'm impressed with the Terminal World stuff. The Orca stuff too. Wait, no, the Orca stuff's not Terminal. I'm stupid. That's like the weird box with the Dragon Maid. One guy that's a junk speeder. In what? There's also like a negate too, like in grave. Gem Dispersion? I don't remember what it does either, though. Josie Holiday King. Okay, yeah.
I saw it, I was really interested, so I kept playing it, and I took the nats.
Okay, that's what's up. Any shout out before we begin?
Austin Ober for telling me to read these cards. Shout out all the boys back at Idaho. All the boys here still with me?
Yes, sir. Sweet. Without further ado, please show us that third place group.
Alright, so I played a lot of cards for 1 second because we're blinding. There's 8 Charmies in the main, and this is the only hand traps I played.
Nice.
Kind of like put them on a half board and then just kill them.
Yep.
And for the actual Gem Knight cards,
Tenpai
3
moment.
Nephrim. This is just Stratos. They gives you double normals. 2 Armadillo. This is also just Stratos for any Gem Knight. 2 Holocore. It's kind of like
Yeah.
send summon it, and it's a negate in the graveyard.
Really? Okay, it really is circular? Oh my god, they really they buff these cards, holy shit. That's crazy, actually. Hollow Core, let me read it again. Oh my god, it is circular. It sends Gem Knight Fusion for cost, basically. That's actually cracked. Da, 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 da. That's one of the annoying things right now. The only way to search like Gem Knight Fusion is through the link, which is like a pretty big choke because imperming the link prevents the you know, like the fusion summon. So you have to link it off for a second copy. It's really obnoxious. But then you still don't have the Gem Knight Fusion. So just dumping the Gem Knight Fusion like that, just like that. You are still running Gem Armadillo? That's a damn throwback. No, Gem Armadillo, it's only because the link 2 lets you, like in my opinion, I mean, it's still a Stratos. Like you would search Holocore. But the link 2 lets you link it off because it also allows gem monsters, gem dash monsters. So it's like, okay, all right. So it's not complete ass anymore. It's not like, what's the card called? Tourmaline or Zirconia fodder. That's like the best thing you could have done before that. Like, damn.
It's that Brilliant Fusion or the new one, Scatter Fusion from Hope.
Oh my god,
These are
Quartz
the
is
only
goated.
it's like 10 Gem Knight monsters. I played nothing else.
So I'm gonna ask because I am an old school Gem Knight player. What made you choose only those Gem Knights?
This is the new ones. They're like all like modern. They're, like the one that's old is Armadillo, but that's just adds any Gem Knight. All the ones like don't do anything.
Have you considered the Primite engine?
No.
No, stop. Just because it has normal, stop throwing the Primite engine. Stop it. You didn't play any normals, bruh. Oh, he gets sprint with the fusion grave is full combo. Ooh. Have you considered Garnet? Yeah, have you considered Garnet? I think the only thing that would make you consider that is literally Brilliant Fusion. The one that started all the Garnet discourse. Oh my god. Primite. What am I doing? Primite Roar summon fucking Tourmaline? Buh. Like he's not FTKing either, so he doesn't have to play Lapis Lazuli either. So.
Are you playing the Brilliant Rose or the Rose monsters?
I'll show you later. There's a lot.
Alright.
And then some engine requirements. I played Protoss and Flag for going first. Because like later on people kept making me go first. Like this was at least some game plan going first. And then some other engine requirements are just these for later in here. Some people
Actor should also.
target a monster on field, and now they play.
This one's interesting, Genius, because it prevents the activation of card effects. What's called? Target one effect monster on the field. Neither player can activate that target's effects on the field this turn. So what I think he's using this Genius for is for Luna Light, because its wording prevents the player from activating the effect. So even though Luna Light is unaffected, it's still, the player still can't declare its effect to pop. So but like if that's, there's probably more. It's also like I mean, you do general. It's just a unique quirk about the wording of its card of Genius's effect. It's just Lore Par functions the same way. There's another level 7 dragon that summons itself that also can work against unaffected monsters. So it's really, really interesting. It's just something that people don't even like. Probably people don't even know. I don't know what he does about 2 Luna Lights. Not gonna lie, I'm not gonna Liger Dancers. I don't know what he does about that. But I just wanted to point that out. I'll let him talk. Like, this probably just generally negates a card effect monster. Not negates. It prevents the activation of an effect before he commits to the Gem Knight stuff. But he is playing Brilliant Fusion. Oh, but you don't need normals anymore to summon this. Yeah, you don't need normals anymore.
the monster effect while it's on the field. So you like go shut all fusion, send this, target cross, and then send this up construct, target detonator. So that's it.
Detonator. Okay, yeah, that's fair.
It's important to note that also freezes the Luna Liger.
Yep.
All the cards that like
He just mentioned it. Luna Light Liger. But I don't know how he deals with two of them. I'm not gonna lie.
fusion summon in the deck. So you have Brilliant Fusion, Scatter Fusion, Shoot All Fusion, Dispersion. These are all the fusion deck cards. These are all the like broken cards. This one is just like you have like 9 cards people want Ash, and this is the 4th. Like 12. So we have a bunch of cards people want Ash. And they don't have enough like you don't have Ash Impulse, you still have too many. And then like generic going second good cards is 2 Sales Ban. It's good in the Liger too, you can call Liger once you go to the Silverhound negate. 2 Lightning Storm Gusters, playing back row, good in most things. Probably the best going second card in my deck. This card carried me so bad. This card is so good this weekend. And 1 Thrust, I didn't want to like lose the duel too bad, which is 1. And then 1 Pound, obviously. And then the brick.
I do have to ask, because Gen Dispersion has 2 effects. Have you drawn double dispersion and used both effects on the same turn?
Oh, every game I do that. It's impossible not to.
Wasn't made that count, man.
41.
Nice, respect.
Alright, now for all these fusion monsters. So, start with the old ones. We got Aquamarine, Prismara, the OG, Ruby, Topaz, Master Diamond, and Lady Brilliant. These are all the old ones people played. A lot of these are like have really weird effects. Like this pierces, which matters in the game's attack. So like in the Pure Mitsu and like other Mitsu's, stuff like a Kuzanagi with no defense. You use like pierce them for like 5,000 damage to kill them.
Jeez.
This one is like this is the one you copy the most with Master Diamond.
This is like Flame Wingman with like shittier stats. I remember back in the day I would equip fusion weapon to this guy and just try to OTK. It's not enough. I think it's 6,600 damage, but it's basically Flame Wingman that attacks twice. So I wonder how he OTKs with this.
Yeah, so it gives it 2 attacks and it burns them equal to the damage it kills. So just attack them twice and like burn them for like 5k.
Double wingman, basically.
The other ones
Okay,
like
well,
anything for extra copies.
how do you get 5k? That thing has like 1,800 attack. I don't know what boosts it. Fusion weapon? Yeah, fusion weapon. Yeah, dude. We were on some crazy shit back then.
Double normal, everyone knows this. Bounce card on field and then pop a card, face card on field. These are all like the weird ones.
Just keep in mind, like that Aquamarine, it bounces a face-up card on field. It's mandatory, so it's always chain link 1. That's something to keep in mind.
And then the new ones are Gem Knight, Lady Rose Diamond.
Oh my god, please glaze the fuck out of Lady Rose Diamond. Please glaze the fuck out Lady Rose. I love this card so much. I'm glad he still plays it. Oh my god.
This is just detonator, but only on your turn. Every time you put an active card, banish a Gem Knight, target card, pop it. Not for turn, not for chain. There's so many people like they would do a card in response. I'd like chain. They like do something else, chain. They like it's almost for turn. Happened all
Yes!
the time, people wouldn't know. And this is just
Yes, people don't know about Lady Rose Brilliant Diamond. That is the one card about the post support. The post support introduced this card, Lady Rose Brilliant Diamond. But basically, yeah, it's not once per chain or anything. Like it's not once per turn at all. So like if they try to Veiler, you just chain Lady Rose Brilliant Diamond, pop the same card. If they try to Imperm, you well actually no, it has to be monster effect. It has to be monster effect. Imperm actually deals with it. Never mind. It has to respond to a monster effect. But the point is, you can't just like rely on your front row to deal with it. Boring on NAWCQ, hello. Are you a Gemini enjoyer? Yeah, I'm actually like, I actually have a clue. So that's why I'm kind of like a little upset with myself that I didn't even like, well, to be fair, it's not really real to me until it becomes in Master Duel. But I do have Gemini built on my Master Duel account. I cannot fathom the technology of the past. I don't know. we were just having fun with it. Yeah. This is a good card. I really am upset with with people who like. I'm okay with people like reading the Pope Gem Knight support and like not caring, right? Because like, oh, it's Gem Knight. Who cares? When am I gonna face Gem Knight in real life or something like that? But like, when I do talk about how good this card is, they're like I just like, they're like, nah, I don't know what you're talking about. It's like, bruh. This was before Detonator too. I was glazing this card before Detonator existed. Now I have Detonator to compare it to, and now it's like easier. But this card, I fucking love Lady Rose Brilliant Diamond. Oh, thank goodness. Let's go back. Actually, I'm not gonna make him glaze it again.
In North Condition. This card killed everyone today. Yeah. And the other card is Construct. Just for the shut-off fusion. Send Net from its engine. Nice. Send Dragon. Banshee, Protoss. 2 Phantom Courts. This is like a great link. Just on-summon, search anything, pay 1,000, and then fusion summon any Gem Knight by showing monsters from get banished. So it lets you kind of plan to shift it too, to show the banish zone. And you play 2 because like occasionally one Canadian, you'll switch it off into another one. Just keep something.
Yeah. Like I mentioned before, like you can. This is right now. Currently, this is like the best way to search Gem Knight Fusion. So they'll imperm that, and then you just link it off for a second one. It's very similar. It behaves very similarly, gameplay wise, as Isolde. Like if they imperm Isolde. Protoss Orm, yeah, Protoss goated.
And then Donner, this is just the Bagoo Scout. Those cards I was struggling with for a while. And the last one is Dogu Rad.
Oh yeah! Oh my god! This is one of my first one guy moments on stream. I was reading this card, and someone was like, "Why don't you make SP instead?" I'm like, brother, this is not at all comparable to SP. Like, no one in the universe is considering this. Is like, if you're building your extra deck, no doubt SP makes the cut before any other considerations. So there's no universe where you are gonna like, when you consider this card, that you're gonna ever like cut. Like, there's no comparison because you're considering this card as probably your 14th or 15th slot. SP is cute, true, but it's just like this card has like this weird pop effect that only on your opponent's turn. So that's why I guess it was like, oh, it's removal. So I guess SP is better. No fucking shit. Of course SP is better. One's a Link 2 and this is a Link 3. But like I don't think it's that crazy. It's probably not that crazy in Gem Knight. But it's probably like something worth playing. Worth considering. I don't know if like this is really anything else is competing in this fucking like the 15th extra deck slot.
Yeah, if it's Link Summon, you target Rock and Grave and it gains attack equal to the Link monster, equal to its attack. And then quick effect punch turn, you can reduce its attack by one of the monster attacks. If it does, it destroys it. So it kills things weaker than it. So it's a nice another going first plan you can kind of work with. It also gets really big because of how big the Gem Knight fusions are. That's 15. Side deck.
How much Gem Knight going second? I think it does a lot. Well, I don't know. I actually have no clue. Their effects have damage, but I think they can do a shit ton. I like now because you have like you have Ruby, you have that Link 3, you have that Junk Speeder you mentioned. Like, what's the card? Oh, there's another card I'm trying to think of. Yeah, you can put a lot of damage on board. Like now that I'm reading these cards, rereading these cards, I'm pretty sure you can do more than 1600.
Malice was a matchup I was kind of worried about because like white binding them were really good in this deck. So it was 3 Lancia on the side, 2 Chaos Hunter and Meows.
Oh, that's the third Meows.
Like, playing against Murmel, I put this in. You kind of like very actually watching, so I just stopped it. Like Minstrel, just come up.
Question: did people say that Lancia against you?
Some people did. The most common was DD Crow. Then just after that was just free roll. I was afraid of getting Protoss. I wanted something to draw you off of Charmies that would stop me from getting Protoss. And then these ones, I played 5 Kaijus. So there was a couple reasons. Vanquish I thought would be kind of popular, and this is decent with it. The other one was like Lunalight was in testing the hardest matchup, and this like clears most of the board because you give them one, and then the fusion monster next turn when it's at the grave, targets a card on the field and returns to the hand. So you bounce back your own Kaiju and then give it back to them up to both lighters.
Oh, very nice.
And like some people, the other one was Castel and Featherstorm. People were like, "It's not shotgun. You just give this and then the do it."
Oh, geez. That feels bad.
And the last card was mainly for Vanquish Soul.
Oh, that's so funny. You punish people for not shotgunning. That's so funny. That's a really hard call to make. I'm glad it paid off, but that is something like I like about Yu-Gi-Oh. Like I mean, it's not really.
If I went first, I would just like this in. And like some game, it won me a couple games against Vanquish Soul, but that was just the game plan going first. The Goose and like and Protoss.
What was the MVP of your exploits? Don't say Protoss.
MVP dispersion. So when 3 dudes killed him.
Hey, well, thanks for the profile, and again, congrats on going to Worlds, man.
Thanks.
It's
You have trouble doing the 2 tower because you're crashing Blue Eyes Jet? Oh my god. That was interesting. I mean, like, he didn't explain how the combo went or anything like that, but I'm just seeing this shit for the first time, so that's cool though. I believe in the deck. Maybe the deck is ass though, as more people know about it. But people were kind of like talking about Lunalight, I feel. Rose, some of you guys are extra is crazy. True. Alright, this is Do Ryzeal deck profile.
World here with Christian Arena. What's up, man? God, yes. And with whoa, we have here at the NAWCQ 2025. Please introduce yourself to the world, man.
I'm Mario from Canada. Canada, Montreal, Quebec.
What'd you do today, man?
I just got 6th place with my Automat Rizal deck.
What made you decide to play this deck, man?
I was actually supposed to play Vanquish Soul, but about a week and a half, we just did a switch, and we didn't have much playtesting with the deck, but we theorized it a lot, and yeah, it ended up performing better than expected. Very happy with that.
Yes, before we begin, any shoutouts?
Yes, so first of all, shout out to my sponsor, Marcus. He's helped me out throughout the entire year, going to all my regional
Giga
events, so I wouldn't be here without him.
He
Also,
does
shout
look
out
like
to,
the Giga
my
Chad.
group, G, Cam, Nesh, Izum, a bunch of other bozos in the Discord channel, you know, Burge, Walter.
Is it a good NAS format? It's very like I can't speak for how good it is, but it got me, someone who doesn't give a shit about TCG anymore, except to probably go to, you know, Anaheim to meet people, to like actually get interested in like. That's it. I still have no clue what Mitsurugi does. Besides review Habakiri GG. But yeah, no, it got me interested in like just taking a look or taking a peek.
Wow.
Sweet, show us
So,
the good.
so it's just standard Rizals, just max out
Next.
all the good names. 1 star, star's very good in this deck. Node. And,
Node.
I wish I drew them more. Yeah, but overall.
What would
I
even be the
wish
format by
I
then?
do-
Who knows? Because I do expect like a ban list before that. I do expect a ban list before that. Like post Worlds maybe. If we don't get one after Euros, maybe post Worlds, alright. But something that will like, I don't even know if Worlds will adopt it. Whatever. The point is, something. I imagine Vanquish Soul is going to be intact. Ryziel will probably be removed from the format. Maybe Malice and some of its tools will be removed. I don't know. It's kind of wishful thinking, but I can't imagine. Dude, what's the card called? Will we have Doom of Dimensions? Nah, I don't think so. Yeah. Doom of Dimensions. Yeah, Doom of Dimensions. So, oh yeah, we don't even know what's going on in Doom of Dimensions. We barely know more than half the set. We're less than half the set, right? So yeah, it'll be interesting. And I don't know, maybe RBs will get some crazy new support. the RB base right now is pretty decent. I'm not like too upset by the current support that they have. But the game plan of like basically summoning Final Sigma, going first and second, well, Final Sigma that pops or whatever. I don't believe in it. But yeah. RBs, yeah, RBs, B-Riz.
Warrior. We played 3 of this.
Last year was kind of boring.
I'm not sure
Oh.
if anyone saw through the features or the live streams, but when you have this plus any other extender and you make Refleja right away, you just beat draw.
Yeah. I saw it. You just make Refleja, and you have like an out to Droll, which is like really cool. I don't know if Droll does anything, but like this is like the cleanest out to Droll I've ever seen. I guess Nibiru too, but yeah.
I think this card's crazy because you always send gloves, and yeah, there are other routes where you can then search Zubaba and then special it off of your glove. So it's like you can do some crazy stuff in this deck. It's very good. That being said, I did play 1 Goblin Bird. It is full combo on its own. After this event, I realized that maybe it's not needed. It could have been something else. I haven't decided what it is yet, but probably another starter. I do have to do Zuba and the Gambora Knight. These cards were crazy this weekend.
This card is diabolical. I've seen this card changing positions. I've seen some heinous stuff. I don't know if he actually employs it, but it's pretty funny. Like, you can actually do stuff with the attack position change.
It provides you so many bodies. You can do Gambora Knight to either like out of Bagusa, or you can special Zuba, which then this specials your gloves back in grave, and you just get so many bodies. When this gets detached, you can then add your Goblin Bird, and if you didn't already normal summon, you can just once again reborn full out. So just like they all filter through each other. It's more like a rank 4 toolbox. For the hand traps, I did play 1 nib. I am searching it.
Yeah, I feel like rank 4s have been the strongest they've ever been with the introduction of the automat support. Like these are like before's rank 4 when like back then. I don't know if Hi JJ is still here, but one of the funniest things about Zexal archetypes that summon rank 4s, those fucking extenders did nothing. They did nothing. They literally just summoned from hand and like they look like poop and you overlaid and then that was your play. When's the zoo support? Oh yeah, when is that? We need a retrain of the level 9 whatever, the True King or whatever. But yeah, they like level 4 now. These things do stuff, you know. They private another body. They when detached, they replace themselves. Hello Asankage. Hello Fyro Ray. So right now we're probably Lisa. Oh yeah, hi JJ. But yeah, I was just clowning on early rank 4 support, where you just like summon guy from hand, doesn't do shit. Maybe like full archetype lock. They did some bullshit.
Gallon. So it was fine when I needed it.
But I feel like
Other than that, it was just standard hand traps, the ones everyone needs to play. When I needed them, I drew them. And
it's
yeah,
wild to
not one
see
of them,
how much they've
there's
improved
something
since
wrong
then.
with your list. So we're gonna go to the spells. 3/7 Tachyon. So it's not only to search your Rizal cards, but as you can see, for when you reveal 104 Masquerade, it actually bridges with the Go-Go-Go cards, because Gambara Knight is actually a light level 4, so you can actually out Bagusa with it as well. But if you want, you can also special it, and if you already have Rizal cards like X Rizal, you don't have to use your normal summon, and then you use it later on to search your Goblin, which is just like, it's just a crazy toolbox. So 7 Tachyon is definitely one of the MVPs.
Gaga Emergency Network.
The one Bonfire. I played 2 Pyra. I think I should have put 3. I always wanted to see this card every time I drew it. It was just so much pressure on the opponent.
Dude, there's so much now with Onomatopoeia. I don't even know. There's some like fucking choice paralysis, because all the fucking Onomat supports are so good. Oh man.
We have Prosperity, 1 cross. I was on 2. The whole team was, but they kept telling me to put down the 1, and they were right in the end. Like I didn't want to. I was always afraid of the grind game, because this deck is very explosive, but it could be problematic if past turn 2 turns.
I was talking with the Nile back
One cross
with
is good enough. Then we have the generic cards. I do wish I did not play talents. Every time I drew it, I think I lost. They always had Imperm, or just preluded me in the draw phase, standby phase. So talents would be definitely a card.
That's unfortunate.
I am on
TTT.
41, so this would make it 40. And then the 2 trap cards I played were Grave Diggers and Plasma. Is for Refleja. Well, they're both for Refleja, but sometimes when you can't make a crazy board, let's say you just open up Rizal cards, you kind of need something to help you win the game. And Plasma Hole was very good this weekend.
So that's Trap Tricks for Felicia, right?
Yeah, Trap Tricks for Felicia,
yes.
which we will just go straight to the extra deck.
What's the main deck count, by the way?
41 in the main deck.
Okay,
41.
respect.
So in the extra deck, we have the Refleja. Definitely MVP. We actually did put this in last minute. Very happy I did. I beat a lot of Drolls, a lot of Ash, even Nibs. With the 104. Then we also have another MVP of the extra deck, which is Banshee, because you do it to search your Rizal cards, and then you trigger all your Onoma cards as well. So it's like search 2. We are also, as you can see later on, I am citing Protoss and Nemesis Flag, so it just helps us even more. But after that, it's just Bagusa, Dagaris, or Boros MVP. But I was hand looping everyone for days. Light Dragon, Addict Nister. I was afraid of Lunalight, but I feel like a good Lunalight player would know how to stop you from getting here. I'm not sure if this is necessary, but I did end up also playing 1 dual drive. It was good. Never missed the second one. I don't think you need.
What's
to
the Lunalight out?
From Banshee or,
Is it Dugare's double attack?
So you always have material on dual drive. And if it's post side, you actually have Gaga Girl, which you need to reveal off Gambara Knight. But post side, you just summon this and then you can search Solemn Judgment. Well, it's a form of Solemn. It's also in my side. It's called the Unbreakable XYZ. Barrier.
Yo, Drapat, thank
on,
you for the follow.
Dual drive and just detach from Gaga Girl, so it's pretty good. One twins, don't need to in this deck. Detonator. Valen is MVP. It helped me steal a lot of games. Aggregator, and then Castel, just because if y'all were able to see, I am on Featherstorms in my side. So we have that, the XYZ, the Nemesis Flag, some Malice Hates, Lancias, and
alright,
Protoss. I wish I drew them more. I think I drew it only once this weekend. And then the card I wish I did not play was actually Thrust. I think every time I do Thrust, I lost. I had to set Bonfire on stream, and Prey was enough, which that was fine, but
Isn't?
yeah, overall the Featherstorm and Thrust package was kind of underwhelming. I think in the future, if they don't get banned, I would not play this. It felt like I was.
You think you got Kaiju'd?
But overall,
I'm kidding.
Extra deck was perfect for me. So yeah, that is the deck profile. Like I said, huge shout out to everyone. I wouldn't have been able to do it by myself. So I appreciate everyone, and yeah, next time we will go to Worlds.
Yep.
Yeah, go.
Congrats again, man.
Thank you, appreciate it.
What's going on, guys? Team Inspire
Alright.
here. What did you do, man?
Oh yeah. This guy qualified for Worlds twice. He won the Worlds the points playoff, and he got 4th place in the NAWCQ. Striker didn't top. Dude, I thought Ray was on Striker. Turns out that was misinformation on my part. Some fucking psyop I was doing to gaslight people. He was just playing Malice. Double qualified? Yeah, gasp your balls. So yeah, his invite got passed down to 5th place. Yeah.
I'm Julian, and this weekend I qualified for Worlds for the World Points playoffs. I got first in Swiss, and then I got top 4.
Makes his nose invisible.
Congratulations, congratulations.
It
You also got the
does.
trophy.
Yeah, it did.
Beautiful trophy.
Beautiful, yeah.
Very beautiful.
It's kind of hard to make
and
out
all
the
the
outline.
tokens, all the tokens. The Euro another versus. Crazy,
I got
crazy.
2 more of those on Friday.
Well, congratulations. Oh yeah, gotta have him at the hotel. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations.
It's
Well,
very
I
saturated,
always
the
tell people,
lighting,
shout outs in
yeah.
the front. Any shout outs?
Oh yeah, a few. So I want to shout out.
I guess you
Carter
can't make out
for
any of
my
the shadows.
guest, and they do a lot for me. They let me borrow all these cards. Next, I want to shout out Jesse right here. He's like the main guy I test with. A lot of mouse mirrors most of the time, but otherwise we tested it like every single deck together. I want to shout out the whole Fender support squad. That's the homies. You guys know who you are. So yeah.
Well, perfect, man. Perfect. Well, congratulations on everything, man. Seriously, I've watched it personally, so congratulations. Let's get into the profile.
All right, so I played Malice. I'm addicted to normal summon Mouse. So starting with the engine, it's fairly standard. I'm playing 2 Dormouse, 2 Rabbit, 2 Cat, 3 Hares. I've seen some European lists play like 2 Hare, 3 Cat, but I always have like 2 normal summons in hand, and having Hare is just so broken. But when you get stopped and you have like that second normal summon,
Detour
so
nose
I want
syndrome.
to open this card as much as possible. So that's why I played through this. Then for the Ignister engine, I just did a 3 backup, 1 wizard. I don't know why people have been cutting backup. That sounds crazy to me. This is like how you win under Lancia when you don't open your side cards. So I'm playing 3. And this card's also started with a lot of your other.
Bro lost to VS? You say that like that's like a bad thing.
Terraforming 2 field spells. Those are mandatory.
Me when I lose to a good deck?
And I have the
Oh
mouse
no!
like the engine bricks. They're all mandatory in my opinion. I know some people choose to cut this card.
How
But
y'all
if you
it's
cut this card, you're going
so nice
first,
to see him get the
which is,
world
like,
invite.
a lot worse than
Nice.
shields, which a lot of people are playing. So I think this card's mandatory and TP obviously mandatory. And then I heard of some people cutting here. I think that's just wrong because again, it's part of your like you get Lancet end board. And this is like I'm playing 20 non-engine in my deck. This is like the board breaker, like in-engine board breaker. When you open this card, you feel nice. You know, you normal summon Dormouse, they go detonator, you go whoop, you know, negate that.
Whoop.
Here's the engine. 20 cards. I feel like 20 is a pretty good number. You can fit pretty good consistency. I used a calculator to calculate this, and I was at like 95% consistency. Next with non-engine, I'll start with like the flood hand traps. I'm playing 3 Fua, 3 Purulia, Redraw. I think these cards are mandatory just because of how broken decks are going first this format. If you don't activate one of these on Reziel, they just Ouroboros. Now you have 3 cards in hand. If you had a hand trap, you're going to have 2 cards in hand. Like you're just dead. So I think you literally have to play all 9 of these.
That
And I'm
sucks.
okay with playing 6 for me specifically because going first. my
So I
combo
guess
is
you
so
have
strong
to.
that, I don't need to have that many hand traps. And I draw.
I guess how would I put it? Like, I guess in a way, well, another prerequisite. I feel like if you're gonna play something like Droll, your engine has to be Detonator as well, like Detonator pass, Detonator plus a little bit of non-engine. Damn, that's a rock in a hard place. Get Ouroboros or get Detonated. But to be fair, half board Detonator is not that bad. Like, you probably have to either rely on another piece of non-engine or, you know, if your deck, I feel like a good choice would be like, okay, I could beat the Detonator half board. That said, this is not going to matter to me until they come to Master Duel.
Through a lot of my deck, so I am able to find the rest. The rest being 3 Ash Blossom, 3 mandatory, decent hand trap, and great for stopping Charmies, obviously. The 2 Vicious. Some people I know were playing Baldrakes and even Sorin here. We decided that we wanted to fit something else over the Baldrakes. The Baldrakes were decent, but they weren't as good as Imperm, which was what we cut it for. So Imperm, that card's just too good, honestly. Just like a hand trap and a board breaker, which is like all you want. I had so many games where I'm charming my opponent, they go Dedo Pass, I Imperm the Detonator, and then there's literally there's no cards they can have that would stop me, especially when it's game 1. And that kind of brings me to why I played this deck. My game 1 win rate with this deck is just too insane. If I lose die roll even, I have the 6 more Charmies. I have 20 hand traps total. Yeah, my game 1 win is too insane, and so then my opponent has to literally draw Lancia twice, and on top of that, when I go first, I have to not see my side card, which is also pretty insane. And then another big reason to play this deck is Impulse. This card so strong into Mitsurugi, really strong in the mirror runes, really strong into all the meta decks. Yeah, that's the main deck. 40 clean. I couldn't possibly think of playing any more cards than that.
You wouldn't change anything in your main deck?
Between the 2 tournaments, I played the exact same list, by the way. Yeah. I just like my deck so much for the tourney, and I tested for the tourney for the most part that I didn't really want to change anything, and it looks like it worked out. So. Now onto the extra deck. So it's fairly standard, except I made a one change. So play the 2 links. You know, you need 2 of these cards. I don't really believe in the whole what's it called? The link card?
Link Disciple.
Yeah, Disciple. The whole Disciple stuff. I just think 2 links is like needed. The effect to negate a trap comes up a lot in the mirror. So I like.
So is he just playing 2 Lingeribos because there's not any other Link 1 options with the Link Decoder ban? If it's as simple as that, then like I'm not gonna really say much else. But yeah, Link Decoder's banned, so I imagine. But like in Master Duel, I play 2 Lingeribo specifically so I could summon 2 on the same turn, so then I actually can Link climb and not die to Imperm. Or he's a nice guy. Yeah, Seems chill.
I don't think the extra attribute for access code is real. If you get to that far, you just win anyways. Link Spider for when you get nib.
Oh, he's
Also,
playing it over Almirage. Oh, I see.
People cutting this card, which is crazy. You need to Wicked, Splash, SP, Dark. Wicked and Splash are mandatory. SP also, honestly, like, yeah, Dark was something that we were trying to cut. We were trying not to cut, and we ended up not doing it.
Are they stupid? I know, right? Just make Appo.
But yeah, the Dark for mirrors is like super strong, and I actually don't think it came up too much, but I did think it won me one match for sure. So this card was definitely good, and I wouldn't want to cut it. And I also played like I want to say 10 mirrors total between both tournaments at least, so that was crazy. Next we have the Link 3s. I don't need to explain these, one each. And I have my Link 4s. I have Firewall Dragon and Bomber and Access Code. These two are definitely mandatory. Like, this is part of my regular end board. Just the bounce 3 is way too good, especially in some of your combos when you have to back up early and you don't have a good discard. You'll discard a Joel, and then you just go like, okay, Firewall back, and you just have that card back, especially against a Rizal deck, they just can't win. Bomber was decent for me. I think in the mirror it's really good when they force me to half boards, so yeah, that card's really good. And then Access Code, I don't need to explain. Access Code game, you know. Next I have Ally Code. This card's a non-negate, so I play it. Lastly, the last extra card was Detonator. So the reasoning for that, you'll see the side deck, I play Metaltronus. I love that card.
Metaltronus,
and I just wanted to clean out to Dedo when I got Lanciad, so that way I could just remove it fully from the field, rather than like people who might play like Salesman and everything. When you get Lanciad, if you just Salesman them, like you just die for sure, you just lose, right? So I wanted to clean out to it, and also Metaltronus is really strong in the mirror, so I wanted to play it. And then my side deck is like super compact, so I didn't have space for the Almirage. And then the Almirage comes up, doing the math, like 2.6% of the time. And the theory was that, like, okay, hopefully there's just like 2.6% shouldn't happen in 3 rounds for the Worst Points playoffs. And then I like my list too much and I didn't put it back in. So that's what happened. Okay, so for the side deck, I'll start with the easy one, 3 Lances. I picked 3 Lances. 3 Mistaken Arrest. This card, this is like one of the reasons to play Malice. This card says your Rizal opponent loses when you play this card. So this is part of my going first package. And then I also played Rust, Talent, and D-Barrier and Sanctum. So this is the second going first package where, like I said, my going 1 win rate is insane. So then I decided like so many going first cards with the callback 2 that I just like shouldn't be able to lose game 3, or at least if they draw Lancia, I have a higher chance of opening it out to shit. Then they have a chance to draw Lancia.
I didn't even think about that.
So like going first against Minty Rizal, I wouldn't put in Metal. I'd put in the Mistaken Arrest, and then going first into Malice instead of the Mistakens, I would put the Metal. The main reason why you don't put this card.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say with SP and Marcher, you don't.
Yeah, we saw the nib in top playoffs.
Yeah, that one was just that one was for the crowd. I knew I'd lost, so I was like, hey, look, I main deck Detonator.
Well, man, that is a crazy, crazy accomplishment. For those who don't know, you already had your Worlds invite.
That's actually crazy.
Congrats, man. I'll always dab you up. Congrats.
Like, if you have like an insane win rate for game 1, you just load up your side to win game 3. That's so funny. Damn.
Good job, and inspire out, man.
What up, YouTube? Asian Persuasion here, my boy Slim as well. We're here at the 2025 Nats, and we're here with my boy Aaron McGinnis, who just got top 64 playing what deck, my friend? Onomat Rizal. All right, man. Anything about the experience that you want to talk about? Shoutouts?
Yeah, so shout out my testing circle. They helped me like.
The day when people play with Salesman. I mean, they limited cross-out.
Here we are. So shout out Cormac, Ivan, Nick, Rahan, Avery Burge, AD, Epic as always, and then Nathan and Daniel for the last minute cards.
Awesome.
Yeah, so this was mostly Avery initially, like he's only talking into it, and then from here, like I think we optimized it to my favorite sim ability, and I really like it.
All right.
So we got normal Rizal ratios, Star Node. This card is fantastic. You should main it, obviously. In a pure Rizal deck. I end up playing plugin as well.
Limited crash out.
So I have 2 different targets for it. And yeah, this engine is fantastic. Break 4s, you try to do festival. Do drive when it gets banned, it'll be missed, but very good. This is the Onomat package that I played. I can. I'll put these over here.
Alright, good night, JJ. Have a good one.
So this card 1 search 2. It searches 2 of different names. So the general search targets are these 2. This guy, when it is attached, has cost of an XYZ monster, while this guy. So the basic line is if you resolve this, it is I think 5 monsters. This will send this. He'll send this back, so that's rank 4.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
For cost, add this back. And then this guy will summon this.
Bo Bancho and Dojo Warrior.
Damn.
And then this card on its own is out to Meguska. You reveal a Gaga extra deck, and the one that I chose was Cowboy. You can play Gaga Girl. I didn't. The thing is, like, when you.
Wait, what was the Lunalight out? Was it like Dugares?
You play 3 Para, and your goal is to draw it. You don't have any good searches off the draw. There's a trap you can decide, which overall wasn't too good, I didn't think. So I just played this for the utility that it has, and then otherwise, like, I don't play any of the utopic break force, so there's no reason to play Magician or anything like that. So this is the package. I think it was fantastic. I almost got these, and then got talked into it. It's like Goose Scout, and it ended up performing very well.
That's crazy.
And then the early piece of the weekend was these 2. Yeah, like Shout out Avery for telling me to not play this card. He's just a crackhead.
How old are you, Dave?
I love that point. But holy, like these two are just win so many Mitsu and Mouse matchups. Like I think I played 5 Mitsu and 2 as Mouse. It's very good.
Yeah.
So one Nibiru, obviously Gallant Grand target, but I played Small World as the other consistency card instead of Tachyon. And this is how you can get into Protos because shout out, they're both 11s.
Wow.
So Chummy turns this into this, and then obviously any white monster. So yeah, being able to Small World.
Damn. I thought if a deck had to play Small World, it's a bad deck. This an unspecified player has said that mantra. The Light Ignister. Okay, so Dugari. Oh yeah, so you don't get popped. I mean, couldn't they just pop the Dugaris on summon? So I know the Light Ignister can't be popped. Wait, am I reading Light Dragon Ignister? Is it all cards you control? Attach this attach one. Yes, it protects the Dugaris as well. That's awesome.
Fantastic. And then obviously Nib is like a good start target when you went first. And then generic, good, just not engine that you'll see in a deck on top of the Trinity. And then I played Bonfire and Frost. This was weight 2 cards and no complaints. Added the last 2 cards like Frost and something, I don't remember. The Trap I think was the main. Extra deck, we have 2 Duo Guard. This was the 15th card in the extra deck. I think you can play a couple different slots. Exton Knight.
Yeah, I understand.
You can play Tobic, Ray Lancer, the different cards are all good. Doesn't end up being good, it's just like an additional send up from X. It's an attribute rotation for Protos and then additional draws across. So yeah. And then obviously Detonator. And then
Not waifu Matt. What are you talking about? This guy is very, very attractive.
In general, Protos was not my blind game 1 plan. It was, this was like first star and it's like, it's really not nip. But yeah, post side is just like, Anderson flag and Dugar's back. If assuming I it's just a banish monster. Because there's no actual inherent way to banish monsters. The one that comes Aggregator, Valent for send off of X, Dugar's, Tornado, Light Dragon, Bagusta, Gallons, Kestel, Ouroboros. This theoretically isn't needed because I'm not playing Harpies to the side, but like, just good removal. Being able to like shuffle back Malice secondary monsters and like Malice, or BS stuff when it's rotation. Otherwise, I think the extra was perfect. I think everything was used and was necessary. And then side deck, 3 Meows. It's good against Mirror Match because of gloves, and then there's other really dumb, like I'm betting against a Merbalance, but against that, just like, and obviously Malice, and then whatever else. I just think like you need the max amount of hand traps that are possible against those decks, and then it's also against like all the cards I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Then Lancia, and then I cited these really cool cards. These are Avery's ideas. The actual good idea that he had.
The one that paid off.
Yeah, the one that was good. So Mag, Xerxes, Gatos. In general, Protos is just better. There's most matchups you can like have both in, and it's fine. But this is Search Wolf and Magma, so like you can either have both and has more targets, or you can just Mag Search into this if you need like more. If you're against like Malice, I have both in both sides. It's good, like they're really good breakers. And then Quacking Guardian was.
Ooh, I've been saying for years, brother.
This card is really cool. I've heard about this one before. This is like your other out to draw. You can just normal summon it. You just normal summon it, and then Dodo Warrior, and then just like cook their asses. Is Castel you are in enemy? Yup. Castel was one of the best rank 4s back in the day. One of the best. When it came out in Duelist Alliance, I believe, it felt like a paradigm shift. It was crazy. I don't know how to describe it. Like, you made that guy every game. Like it felt like. Da, da, da. Yeah, fuck this card, man. This shit. It's so funny because it like you also have to make a call whether people shotgun, you know. And obviously, what rock do you reveal if you use it part of your end board? Well, he did he play the Nibiru? Does he play Gallant Granite?
It's good, like they're really good breakers. And then Quacking Guardian was.
Ooh, I've been saying this card for years, brother.
Yeah, so that's the format. BS stuff when it's rotation. Otherwise, I think the extra was perfect. I think everything was.
I don't know if he played Gallant Granite for Nib. Yeah, it's right here. Okay, so yeah, he probably searches Nib to. I mean, I don't see any harm in overlaying.
Yeah.
And Lancia, and then I cited these really cool cards. These are Avery's ideas. The actual good idea that he had. Like have both in, and it's fine. But this is Search Wolf and Magma. So like,
Guardian's crazy. You know, Guardian's good. I think I've considered it before, like as a normal summon. Like it might. I don't know. No, I don't think so. No. I'll think about it. I'll bring it up another time.
Search into this if you need like more. If you're against like Malice, I both most fine. Just because like they're really good breakers. And then fucking your Guardian was.
Ooh, I haven't seen this card for years,
Yeah,
brother.
yeah, so that's a format. Dano Shogun linked me to me last minute. So yeah, originally, so these are the rest of my going first cards, and then Duster, which didn't actually come up, but it was in there. So I was playing Hardy for a while, and it ended up just like, these are like, the games I lost, the games that I just like couldn't play the game. So I was like, okay, I need something I can trust where like is very good just in general. So against like Malice and Vanquish, if I had a dead Harpies, it didn't matter. So like, there wasn't a good, like I don't play Sanctum, I like him just for the side spot work. So I just put them in, and then I set Plasma Hole, assuming that I didn't get split already. Or like if they march here into stuff like an Thrust for tactics or whatever, small world and Lancia, like I have so many different options. But against like Mitsu Raizel and just whatever other decks, you just like play very because like you don't want to be forced to full command them if you don't have to. So now I just have this, and then Guardian just like a very hard like stop roll. And then if they don't know,
Yeah,
how
outstroll.
like,
Yeah.
And then obviously you can just keep this live off of Nib by adding Nib in your hand, or add a second copy of Gallagher, which is something that you can do.
Yeah, this card is insane.
Or you can just.
It's just like you check like layered hand traps. Like it's so fucking disgusting. Well, yeah. Anyway, enough glazing Guardian.
Ah, I like that.
Yeah, I think this was made very well by myself and the guys that I worked with. Unfortunately, it was a user error that I didn't perform as well as I should have, but yeah, I think it's like a fantastic choice to play in the future.
For sure. Well, congratulations on top 64, my boy. You already know. You'll get it next time for sure, even though you're pretty much retired to me. I see you once a year, it feels like, but you do great every time I see you, so congrats again, brother.
Hey guys, how's it going? Zach Butler YGO back with a weird video because I'm on this side of the camera.
Top 16 Blue Eyes.
So the WCQ was this weekend, and I finished in top 16.
Yeah.
And we love you, Zach! I played Blue Eyes. So walking away with a bunch of packs, some cool stuff. Got myself another prize card. Got the WCQ Veiler and WCQ Card Trooper for the collection. So it's really cool. So I'll jump into the deck profile for you all really quick. Big shout outs to all my friends. Everybody means the world to me. All the support is really awesome. But honestly, of everybody, the biggest shout out has to go to Matt Fox. He gave me an extra deck so I could play because I forgot my extra deck. So that was quite an experience. But I'll go through the deck.
Bunadrill Dragon.
Because if you want to pick up any of the cards found in the video, go ahead and use the link down below. Fortunately, that does help me out, and check out the article that I'm sure is to follow on TCG Player. But yeah, so I'll show you guys the deck. So it's like I said, Blue Eyes. So there's 2 Blue Eyes Dragons. Sadly, not 3. Yeah, shout out to Steven Darling for giving me foils of the correct artwork. This is very nice. Then there's, for the rest of the engine, 3 Sage, 3 Maidens, 3 Wishes, and then the search targets you have Roar, Mausoleum, Majesty, and True Light. I talked about this a whole bunch on the channel, so not a whole lot to say. There was one consideration for Ultimate Fusion like I had played in the past. However, the issue with that was that it would be another card to draw that could be a subpar draw, and I didn't want that, even though it makes your Wishes better when you go second because you have a proactive card to search that isn't just Roar. It just wasn't worth it overall, so I just went with this, tried to make it as minimalistic as possible. So that's the Blue Eyes engine. Then for the private engine, of course, you have 3 Ether Barrels. Oh, there goes one of them. 3 Ether Barrels, 3 Lordly Loads, and the 1 Drill Beam. Really super minimalistic. One of the big things that came up over the weekend that a lot of people did not know is how to play through Fua and Perulia with this deck, which is to just, if you have this, this can beat both of those because you normal summon, they get the 1 draw. Then you activate the effect to Foolish, and you send the Blue Eyes Dragon to your grave. And then
you just revive it off load from the graveyard.
Draw from the Foolos if they fooled you, and
yeah,
you're going to be doing extra normal summons, so you don't get that additional draw.
Should've got an ass.
And then you still have like your Drill Beam and stuff with the Lord of the
Rip.
It's not like the great skill, but that plus the hand traps usually
barrier.
gets you to another turn. That came up quite a few times actually, where I was just ending on almost nothing. In my top 32 feature match, you'll see in games 1 and 2, I just didn't synchro summon like at all, because you just aren't trying to do a lot. Honestly, you just try to beat down, and that's all that your deck can do, which is really good. So that was the engine. For the non-engine, there's 3 Ash, 3 Fuelos, 3 Perulias. Shout out to Evan for loaning these to me because I don't own these cards anymore. 3 Drolls, 3 Imperms, and then 1 each of Magnemite, Veiler, and then Nibiru for the hand traps. So these, I think, are all pretty understandable. I did have to self-Droll a couple times. Droll being a spellcaster, as I mentioned in previous profiles, is really big. Veiler being a 1-of was fine because I only ever wanted to search it with Sage, basically if you're winning. So like, it didn't really matter. It was really important though and impactful in multiple games. Magnemite was huge, getting me to Ether Barrel if my hand just couldn't do it. The Charmies.
Damn, searching any dragon coming overall. In clutch.
But the idea is that you play so many like low impact hand traps that it's fine. And then Nibiru is like the 1 high impact defensive card I played. And the reason why there's only 1 Nibiru is specifically because of the Charmies. So when you go first, you obviously can't use the Charmies. So that's when you want multiple Nibirus because it's better to have Nibiru when you establish field and have to play into it because they're going to have to Nibiru. But when you go second, you have the Charmies to draw, and you're probably going to draw a decent amount of cards, like even a couple, because you're going to have to play, like they're likely going to have to play through it. So then the Nibiru, the percent to see it goes up so much that I just didn't want to have extra copies in the main deck. So I had an.
I mean, I get that, but I guess one thing I'm wondering is if they're under Charmies, will they even play under Nibiru? Like, does their half board that they make even get to 5 summons? Like, obviously. You don't have to. Like if they make a half board under 5 summons, the Molcharmies have done their job. So maybe that's trivial, but that's just something I wonder about. Oh, what's up, Genma? Oh no, Blue Eyes go next. No, Yu-Gi-Oh's dying. True, Yu-Gi-Oh's dying. Thank you. One Nibiru for Max. Yeah, it's probably that technology too. Um. I'll explain. The NAWCQ had some interesting. I don't know. I wasn't planning on streaming, but like there was some interesting lists that came out, and I wanted to. I don't know. I just felt like it got me out of my funk. Basically, I woke up like bed rotting and didn't want to leave. I don't know. I was just. I don't know how to explain it, bro. I just didn't want to do anything, so I didn't feel like streaming. So I was just hanging out in in chat or whatever, but then I was like, oh shit, the deck lists, now that the NAWCQ, like I wasn't even really interested in streaming the NAWCQ. I only did it because people wanted to hang out. I'm lazy, I can relate. Yeah, okay, all right. So yeah, I don't feel like I've explained then, and then like I see the list come out. I'm like, oh shit, this is interesting. There's like a Gem Knight list. I'm not clueless about Malice anymore, so I'm more interested to see what people have to say. Vanquish Soul is one of my favorite decks, No, I'll keep that one to myself. But yeah, so I'm just getting through the ones that I could find. I don't know how much we have left, actually. Yeah, we're on Blue Eyes right now. So we have a few more. Maybe some came out within the hour, but we're just going through...
copy the side deck specifically for when I went first. And then the lack of Purge was because I didn't want to turn off Magnemite, I didn't want to turn off SP, and I did not want to turn off Typhon, all of which were like super beneficial this weekend. Magnemite was huge, SP came up quite a number of times, and Typhon I think I saw like 7 or 8 times in just one game because I had it. Being able to stop a search or a draw effect like isn't that great because you don't really play into Charmies, you don't play into much, so like there's just nothing to stop. So yeah. And then the last card in the deck was a single Call by the Grave. This is the 41st card. I just wanted to have it. This is like a throwaway. Just a good card to blank stuff, so it was okay. For the extra deck, there's Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate, Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon, Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit, which honestly rarely gets summoned, 2 regular Blue Eyes Spirit Dragons, Lightstorm Dragon, which got summoned more than Spirit Dragon, honestly. Like, this card was very much an MVP of the weekend. One of the other big MVPs was Azure Silver Dragon.
Oh,
so
not
this was
this
something
card.
that I don't think anybody else is going to play, but basically the idea was that the longer the game goes, the better, and that's because True Light is such a powerful card. So I figured this is effectively a True Light in that it keeps summoning back Blue Eyes every turn, and if this resolves even once or twice, it's just so hard to win games under that. Also, it meant that Maiden could be summoned more often, and it also meant that Murakumo could not board wipe me, because I could just summon this, and then this would apply a blanket protection.
That's actually good.
It couldn't be destroyed by card effects, which is really good, and I came up once or twice.
That's actually really good. Holy shit.
Dragon just for OTKs, I think I did it like once. Typhon, like I mentioned, is huge. Double Spirit with Eyes of Blue, double Heretic Seal of Heavenly Spheres. I was ending on this more often than Spirit Dragon throughout the whole weekend because I felt like into Malice and even Raizo variants, this just does more. Into Mitsu, obviously, the Spirit Dragon's better, but I felt like Spheres was really good. I was really glad I did that. And then SP and
Typhon.
for the rest of the extra deck. For the side deck, there's 3 Lancia. Don't think that needs to really be explained. The second Nibiru, like I said, for when I go first. And then I'm citing Duster.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
This is something I don't think I saw many people doing. I know I never got Dustered, except for like once. But having all these board wipes was really good. It just meant that going second, I had more power cards to draw into. And to lean into that even more, I cited Double Forbidden Droplet. This one kind of underperformed, but I was so glad to have it the couple times it came up. It let me dodge Droll once, where I activated an effect, and then I immediately, on resolution, used turn player priority to activate Forbidden Droplet, and I sent a monster, so they couldn't Droll, so I got an extra search before they could Droll.
Oh, that's so nasty. That's so nasty, yeah. As turn player, you have priority to activate quick effects before...
My goodness.
Oh, no.
He looked like a superhero.
Don't...
See his fit?
Not the helium.
Holy cow. I mean, it's a shit mom, but y'all see his fit though, right? Sheesh.
Bruh.
He got pink eye. He was eating ass. Alright. Respectfully.
You have turn player priority to activate quick effects. You can do this with Super Poly too. And Droll is a quick effect. So if you activate a quick effect, Droll has to chain to your quick effect. But unfortunately, Droplets does not allow your opponent to respond with monster effects if you send a monster. So Droll, that's actually crazy. Bam.
And then the last 6 cards were 3 strike, 3 judgment. The idea here was that I side out of all 6 Charmies when I go first. I side into these. I just turn it into a trap deck. Ending on Blue Eyes, White Dragon, Drill Beam, and a Solemn is like basically a game. Like they can't. It's very hard to beat that. We're ending on Spirit Dragon plus this is even better. So it was really solid, and I was really glad that these were there like every single time I would go first. And that is the deck. Let me know down below what you think if you have any questions. And until next time.
All right, that was
What's
quick.
going on, everybody? Solo games here.
Raizio Mitsurugi. So I'm pretty clueless about Mitsurugi. So I don't know if I can talk much about this. I just know about Habakiri, and that card is cracked.
ADTCG, look at the shirt, look at the shirt.
Let's get the shirt.
I got I grind right here.
What's going on, y'all? I got Yu-Gi-Oh! I got solo games right here, and I got ADT.
Bench.
So our boy, the local bird player.
What happened, KBJ?
Appreciate it.
All right.
Good job, bro. Good job.
Introduce yourself to everybody.
My name's Davian. I play locally in South Florida. I don't attend regionals much because I used to tell everyone they don't matter. Low-key top.
Are you not a fan of Raizio?
Don't matter. Low-key. But I put a lot of work in this season, and I'm happy that it paid off.
Yeah, so
Habakiri, yeah, true. Haba.
what you play, how do you feel about the event, and any shout out to what you
Yeah, first of all, going into the event, like, I just figured I would play something that I've been playing. So I played Raizio Mitsurugi.
Alright, so with all that announcements, so say again now?
So I played Raizio Mitsurugi. I played it because I've been playing it, and I figured not to convolute and try to be super extra. I just tried to play super solid, and it paid off. Shout out to everyone, Ed, Nikolai, Rennie, Atha, Sal, Brian, Renard, Tim, JP, you know, JP's the GOAT. Everyone, Casey, Ricky, Brian, Ilya. There's so many different names. Everyone from Cool Stuff, everyone from SSG, everyone who has helped me test, everyone who's told me my ideas suck, everyone who told me my ideas are decent, because they told me one idea was horrible, Juan Brand, Freddie, anyone I missed, I apologize. Like Doolins, freaking Donaldo, Miles.
Habakiri, bro.
Like, this top is for everyone else. Like, this format is super sacky. One person was lucky enough. Like, Betancourt, Finn, Perozo, Gio, like Alex, like, freaking, and literally everyone. If I forgot your name, I am sorry.
Alright, so what you play and what you place overall?
I placed 50th in, so top 64 in Swiss, going X2-1. I drew in the first round against a local player, and he tried to cowboy me for game, and he could not get to it, but I had him firm, so thank God. But getting a draw that early, horrible, in my personal opinion. But it may have helped me through the bracket because I wasn't playing meta, because meta decks primarily win or lose, they don't draw. So maybe it was a blessing in disguise.
Alright.
I played Raizio Mitsu, and I'm going to start with the hand traps.
Just put the top 4 deck list? You can link it to me.
Then we played Perulia in the main. Everyone told me that card sucks and I shouldn't even play it.
Yeah, feel free to link it.
Why not?
Yeah, I think I was good for this card.
So then I played the other god card. Honestly, this might be better than Perulia. Joel and Lockford. Stop their turn, they make Baguska, I have X, or I get the X. Like, honestly, it's just broken. Then you have, this card might be better than Perulia, Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, just for the sole fact of it stops the charms. So, and then I decided to keep it simple, and I played Infirm. Stops Baguska, stops Detonator, multiple hand traps, you can stop.
You click, you can see the others. Okay, sure. Alright, I'll look at it really quick, because I want to get through the, the reason why I'm watching the videos is because I could hear what they have to say. Okay, first place. Bruh. This card. Oh my god, this card gave the opponent. Alright, let's see why's your pro deck. Gem Knight. Okay, we saw the deck profile for this. Malice. Wait, is this second place? No, this is top 4. Second place. Yeah, he did play Access Code. Yeah, I was saying in Genbu's chat, like, it looked like Aditya activated White Binder and then picked up World Crown and then realized he fucked up. That's me assuming. I didn't, like, you know, I wasn't there. But it seemed like he'd have just made access code and then banished White Binder, pop the crown, and just win from there. At least that's my thought, my layman's opinion. But holy shit. Yeah, that's a rough loss. I mean, he didn't seem like he was familiar with the card. I was like, he had to pick it up twice, and he probably missed the part where it destroys. I mean, he probably read that it negated effects, but he probably missed that it destroyed the White Binder. Damn. That sucks. Damn, it's just Charmies plus Droll. Then we got the Nib. And Droplet. How much Dawn Engine is this? 6, 16, 20. This is 20 non-engine and 40. That's amazing. Okay, this is just yummy. Damn, where'd this come from? So okay, top 4. New Fiendsmith, yeah, new Fiendsmith control. Damn. I forgot the hits. Didn't everything get like semi'd? And then Link Decoder got banned. Impulse, also an Impulse. Let me look at the Gem Knight list again. Protos, Genius. The 1 Scatter Fusion. Can Quartz set Dispersion? Gem Knight Quartz. Bakushin? Do you want Bakushin? Here, I'll give you Bakushin. All right, we can skip the Vivaldi. You can have your. Oh, it can't set dispersion. Can't set dispersions. It's best. Oh, but you have Brilliant Fusion. Doesn't matter. Dun, 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 dun. Chin chin. All right, we'll see how
your opponent's plays. Overall, very, very solid.
How is it different? Because a lot of people say that it's not as effective as they think.
I agree that the higher impact cards are probably better. However, like if you don't have low impact cards, your opponent can kind of play freely when you just don't draw your high impacts. So having
what does that even mean?
More cards in general. If they can end on a half board, this deck plays through almost every half board.
Yeah.
So we'll go to the monsters. The worst one.
Hey, leave my boy Kusanagi alone.
So
when you don't draw them, your opponent can still play.
Honestly, probably better than this. This is broken, but Tribute, get Ritual Spell, the 1 Murakumo. Got banished a couple times, honestly. Still won most of those games. Hurt me against Vanquish.
I don't think that made sense to me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna.
Ice Rizio gets this guy. Nothing more, nothing less. Like this gets crossed, you win the game. Second best starter. Other people's arguably best starter. X Rizio. Then you have. I played a heavy Rizio package, so I played double sword in the node. You need it. You could probably cut this to 1, but I'm not playing things with cards. So when I get Judgment in game 3 or something, like having the heavy Rizio names is just good. I liked it. We have 3 prayers, 1 ritual spell.
Oh, you know what just happened? Fuck. I'm messing around with my headphones, but let me disconnect them. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, must have disconnected. Okay.
Bonfire 7, Triglachion. Okay. I did not go into it once. It was better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it, but just in case. Save the god card for last. Engine requirement. Card's broken. Honestly.
Rizio Cross. Goated. Oh yeah, so this got disconnected too. Alright, we're almost done.
Anyone who thinks Duo Drive is getting banned, this card is better than Duo Drive. Like,
so he's playing more cross in the future, if anything.
Bro, honestly, second cross came up multiple times, but you just don't want to see it. Like, it's just not good to see in your opening hand sometimes. Then we play the Trinity, the guy cards. I felt bad for like my 7th or 8th round opponent. He cut me into talents off my cross draw after Fuing, and I asked him. And then I just ripped his hand and won. And then in game 3, I do Garist into talents, and he did the same thing. I asked his Fua, and I talents ripped his hand, and I felt bad. Then I'm playing. So you guys think these cards are good? I'm playing 2 more copies of that card.
So in the main board.
Like, I just threw these in the main. I'm playing 42. Call Droll and Lockbird. If you see Droll, you just pitch it off to Garist, and you play without Droll. If you have the hand where like
I don't know
Bakushin more, and you have Ash to check Fua, you set this up, and then you call Impulse because you're already checking Droll. And then if you call Dominus Impulse, like. The game is over. Then you don't even have to worry about not using Impulse because guess what? We don't play that card. It's a nice math though.
I like that you did there.
Oh man.
And I will say you did try to put people on it.
Yeah.
And nobody didn't believe you.
I tested it at 3. We only had copies of 4. I was gonna play 43 with 3 sales band, and someone was like, I want to play 2, and I was like, you play 2, I'll play 2, and I'll play 42. I was like,
oh wow, it worked out.
Yeah. I thought it was a sign. So we have a searcher.
That's not conclusive. I'm not gonna lie, that's not conclusive.
Whatever. This card's broken. That card's broken.
Better to have it than not need it than need it than not have it. This card recycles itself with twins. Pop, 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 pop.
I mean, I don't think it's bad to play two.
We have Aggregator, of course. Hits Caesar, hits problems. Valen, I did choose to play it, and it came up in sided games where it would hit a Solemn, or it would hit a different back row. It came up against Malice, where I started Ice. They Maliced in the mirror because they were on a half board. They had to kind of pray. I didn't have much. I went XN Valen on their unknown, and I had Ash for MTP. So the game was over on the spot. Twins, this card's broken. Honestly, consider hitting that card like in the future. I was scared of Lunalight. There's a Shah Zach Finn.
Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you coming out to the North America World Championship qualifier.
Goon Impulse Girl.
Our North America champion and find out who our representatives will be at the World Championship. We do have another tournament going on this weekend. We do have our North America Dragon Duel Championship.
We're just waiting on this
We're
announcement.
about to award our top 8 Dragon Duelists with their trophies. So please make your way over to the live stream area to show them some support.
It did, however, I wanted to respect Vanquish Soul and I wanted to respect Lunalight.
Oh, this is actually, yeah, this is nice into Vanquish Soul. Huh. He just did this bit after Thomas. Yeah, he basically, yeah. He just beelined for the Yugi tuber. Is Trish still in? No. I think bro got X3 really quick. He actually predicted the future. But he said it was skill issue. I think he played a similar deck or something. But I will think about like Dragon Ignister. Interesting card. Dragon Duelist.
Sometimes people, when you play the tower deck, and even when you play 10 rounds of Vanquish Soul, you can misstep because you're playing, one is a very brain deadish deck, and the other one is a very complicated deck. So if they let you leave 2 4s, you can make this, and now you're protected.
To be fair, I don't think anyone would have predicted this. This is definitely something where you can withhold the knowledge and surprise your opponent. Like I'll always bring up Second Link Garibo. No one is expecting that. Maybe in the maybe similar testing circles came to the independent conclusion that at Ignister, like you must hit the. I don't even think people know this card exists. I'll be honest. Did all the comment not make it to 64? No, Farfa didn't. No, Farfa did not. Farfa's not even. Farfa. I don't even think. I guess you could be. You could go. I don't know if the WCQs are region locked because he's European, right? So I don't know if you can go to North America to qualify for Worlds that way. I forgot how Europe handles things. But nah, you're getting gaslighted. Farfa did not. League and MD stopped by Lancia? That's a good point. Yeah, League can activate. So is Wicked too. Wicked can't activate either. But yeah, I don't expect people to. Okay, this is a good shout. I will think about this card in the future.
To protect the non-target pop came up like once or twice. It was just kind of cool. But stopping Vanquish Soul from being able to pop your cards, your monster cards, and then it even came up with Kusanagi, Saji, and the level 4s.
You know he's European?
Like,
Yeah.
I'd go replacement effect, and I just tossed it to the graveyard. But it was pretty good overall. The God card, when in doubt, Exiton is the out. This card's broken. You don't care about not killing them because guess what? You made full board, so you won anyways. Draw 2, discard 1, get back Saji when you draw him. Please don't draw him, it's annoying. Tornado Dragon did not make this card once, low-key. Baguska made this card a couple times, obviously, pretty good. 104 Masquerade made this against Ubel to stop them from activating the card that activates in the battle phase.
Scared you about?
Yeah, whatever. So I was like, you know what, I'm playing against Ubel, I know it does something in the battle phase, and I had the bodies to commit to it, and I could still kill them. I was like, let's make this guy.
That is
I was like, if
My
I play
boy?
this, I'll definitely do it also.
Baguska? That's your boy?
And then Dynamondo. Only came up once, honestly. And I lost again. So maybe
Take Farfa to the World is nice.
Side deck. Omni negate. Pretty much, I guess. It doesn't stop freaking monster negates, but like this card's broken. Double Lightning Storm Duster. 4th copy. This can also get Sales Band when I need it. This can also get Bonfire when I'm missing Engine or Talent.
Take you to World?
So I did
say before, like, if I actually do go, I would. Like, I don't care about. I don't think I'm gonna be that serious about. Like, it's a fantasy to me, but I'm not gonna make you test. is what I'm trying to say. If that happens, you can team troll. The only problem is who will be our third. Who will be willing to troll us? Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, I think you of taking it seriously. I don't think I'll win one though. It has to be US. That's the thing. You're in Oceania though. You're winning? I wish you a lot of luck. I don't know that many people in the US because I keep to myself. Oh my god, that's so funny to me. It's so funny. Like, I don't think anyone would understand. Like, why would you waste an opportunity like that? I don't. How about your friend? Maybe actually, I could ask him. Oh yeah, the friend. Yeah, the friend you met. Yeah, you know what? I don't know. That guy's kind of lazy. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. I know you're half joking, but I would take it. I would yeah, I would consider. I'm actually like oh my god, really? What are they gonna bring? Oh my god. That's so funny. Alright. Team Troll is so good. We need a better name than that, but that is literally gonna be the conceit of the whole team. Like,
have a useless card in my side deck. I played Wushu in the side. I did not have to side this in at all, thank God. The thought process is you can try to waste their pop on 2 floors and then play Mitsu afterwards, or if you get the Light Dragon out against her, you have chances. But like, get rid of one, set up a board, and then like whenever this goes to the graveyard, just recycle it as they put the second one out there.
No,
did not have to think about
we're
it.
not doing that shit.
Opponent. I saw this against them, they lost. I drew this against my Malice opponent. I actually 7th Tachyon, put this to the top because I knew keeping Ash for the MTP was just going to be better. So drawing that for turn, I didn't even use it. But I'm glad I respected Malice, but I only played 1 Malice player. So overall, very good event, I would say.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Shout out to you. We proud of you.
Appreciate it.
Keep the sauce, the deck building. We love it. No matter what nobody says, keep doing your thing. Big sales man enthusiast.
Yeah.
All right, man.
is the pink jellyfish good? What the fuck was this? Is the pink jellyfish? Meows is good versus Malice. It draws for summon from when your opponent summons from Banish or Grave. So it is pretty good. Like, you're gonna see it. Maybe it comes out next month. I think it. You know what? They might bring it for Worlds. I could see it for Master Duel Worlds. NAWCQ. I could see it. Them bringing it in the next pack. Like, it's some balls pack, but then they toss it now. That's why it's not. And like, people will stop crying about better than Fua versus yeah, better than Fua. Yeah, for sure. Like, if they open Gold Sark, they're probably gonna want to explode. Not really, but it's 2 draws versus I feel like Fua can end on 1 draw, sometimes none. But yeah. And people can stop complaining about about Malice tier 0 or whatever. I mean, I'm not saying having outs to Malice is like a good balancing factor, but it's not a terrible card. Like, Meows has some usefulness in other matchups. Okay, so Day 2 NAWCQ 2025 Drytron deck profile. It's a Day 2 deck, so obviously it didn't top. It probably went X3. Yeah, what deck doesn't summon from grave? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like Blue Eyes. You could get some mileage out of Blue Eyes. Not terrible at all. I don't think this is like... I just found this list interesting because who the fuck is playing Drytron in Big 2025? And even though it didn't top, I don't know what his score was. If it was like 9-3, then okay, whatever. He bubbled or something like that. I mean, if he made day 2, at minimum... maybe this is like X4. Maybe there's an X4, X5 list. It's possible. That's actually possible. But no one's talking about Drytron, so I might as well see what the people crazy enough to bring Drytron are cooking up. Are there any circular on top? No. I don't know why people... No. Circular... Dude, in TCG, I've been looking at all the Malice lists ever since Circular got unbanned. Only one list played Circular. I think the Ad Ignister stuff is just straight up better. Like, Circular locking you to 1 attack, making you play Sigma. The Cyber Slock doesn't matter anymore because you don't have Leak Decoder to go to Apo anyway. Yeah, Circular's that one. I think locking you to 1 attack kind of sucks. It's like you have to change your extra. Yeah. So no, I don't know. I feel like I could go on YGO Pro deck, go on topping list, type in Circular, and like no results. No, that's not true, but I'm exaggerating it. But nah, no Circular. That card is... I hate to say that card is booty cheeks. Which isn't true. But they just printed like 5 better Circulars that see play, you know? Circ builds much in MD? Rat mech? Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately. I think the Link Decoder ban also makes Circular much worse. Because Link Decoder is what makes Circular play through 1 hand trap. Is there Tempage? I think there's been Actually, I don't know after this the new pack with the Onomats or whatever, but there's like a really good European Tempai player. Like he makes Tempai look like he makes magic with Tempai. I don't know how to describe it. He makes Tempai. I forgot it was like Vin something. I don't think it's Vincenzo Orofino. Maybe it is. But there's a dedicated European Tempai player that makes the deck look like it's like you need a PhD to play it. But yeah, I don't know about the NAWCQ. I don't know if there's any Tempai here, but I don't think there's any Tempai in the NAWCQ. PhD? I'm just saying, like, you can't call this guy brain dead, okay? Like, I've seen him play the Tempai deck. It's like really clean. All right.
So officially a day 2 NAWCQ attendee. What deck did you bring to Nats?
Sleep. I played Drytron.
Bro, this is gonna be me. If I ever do a deck profile, I'm not gonna know what to say. I'm gonna be acting exactly like this. I'm gonna be like trying to think of something clever, and then it's my turn to think. I'm like, hold on, give me a sec. I have the perfect one-liner for this. So need high. He looks sleep deprived? Yeah, he does look. Yeah, he does actually. There's a Malice Circular top at 8. Yeah, okay. Actually, that's really recent. Okay, that makes 2 Circular tops. That makes 2. Yeah, okay, you're right. He does look sleep deprived. Okay, I will at least get some sleep. I'm just talking about like speech patterns.
For the NAWCQ Indie Nationals of 2025, before we did Justice Hunters, and I got day 2 going X2, day 1 only losing out to Chris LeBlanc drawing Biru, and losing
the Visa Starfrost one.
Well, you still got day 2.
My favorite from that guy, I forgot what his name was. He went to Worlds in 2018, I think, playing Salamangreat. I forgot his name. I want to do the one. Wait, sorry, tangent. Gammy, have you seen the Visa Starfrost deck profile? Have you seen this one? It's actually cinema. Cinema as in like the craziest thing I've ever seen. No? Okay. Walter Jewell. You don't know anything? You're in for
Hello, YouTube. Here we have Daniel Ramirez. What'd you do and what'd you play?
I got top 32 with Super Heavy Samurai.
Oh, shit, to the deck.
Yeah, so I played 3 Wakashi, 3 Bike, 1 Sword Piercer, 1 Scales, 1 Soul Gaia, 1 Big Benki. Sorry, just like my hand up again. Played 1 Regulus, 1 Visa Starfrost.
Visa Starfrost.
I played 1 Scareclaw Reinhardt, which searches a rival, which also special summons Visa Starfrost.
Visa Starfrost.
And then I played Victoria, which searches.
What's the comment? So it goes on like this for a while. No one even brings up that this guy exists in the profile. Anytime Visa Starfrost, you what? Oh my god. Oh my god. You don't bring it as part of the yeah, of course. Yeah, it's part of the bit. Yeah, you're right. Anytime Visa Starfrost come back, they chant that.
Visa Starfrost.
I also played a different engine. I played a Many DM engine too. I played 3 Neek, 3 Reinhardt. This lets me pop to add Obsession, which searches for the field spell, and the field spell can search for any Many DM card or Visa.
So anyway, Walter Jewell had a string of these like videos. Why? I don't know. He revolutionized. Like he did it. I'm glad no one else tried to copy shit like this. It was only Walter Jewell. All right, because this was like revolutionary for its time. I want this to stay, you know, unique. What a terrible day to have eyes. Thank you. This is the closest thing we have a deck list directed by David Lynch. There's a yeah, he has this nasty ass like whatever beer, I don't know, like Arizona bottle. I don't know what the fuck this is. This is nasty as fuck. Maybe it's this Powerade or whatever. It just randomly has it. I think this is sacrilegious, but oh, it's Gatorade. It's Gatorade. This is Gatorade. There's the Gatorade right here. Yeah, it's probably this Gatorade. Oh, okay. Okay, at one point, I'm pretty sure this guy just picks this up and eats it. Let me see if we can find it. Hold on.
Did you ever want to play Nightmare Unicorn or Birth in your deck?
No, I think those cards are kind of breaking, so I just decided not to. It was just like, why would I want to play more spell cards in my deck when I'm playing super energy?
You just asked a question. Hold on, let me see if I get to that point. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, this was nasty. Did you see that? You need a top, and then you do T. Oh my god. Yeah, White Among Us. Did you see that? There was Gatorade in here. He picked up the Oreos, dipped it in here, and then fed it to him. And this guy decided it was edible too. This guy here. We just got into like what would I do? Are you looking forward to Flu 2.0? What's Flu 2.0? I don't know if I'm looking forward to it. We started talking about, because I commented like, if I ever did a deck profile, I would be acting like the way he is. Not in a mean way, more of a self-deprecation joke. And then someone brought up the stupid ass Visa Starfrost deck profile, and I'm showing it. What's Flu 2.0? What you need to do? Oh, Hecaton Care? What makes it Flu? Yeah, so wait, what the fuck? He just refilled it? Anyway, point is, this is a famous deck profile. I'm glad no one tried to copy this shit. He did more. Walter Jewell did more deck profiles that were, for lack of a better word, avant-garde. Cool Matt, who made it? Walter Jewell does it again. Anyway, I bring up Walter Jewell because one of his yo, Thamatarian, the Matarian, thank you for the raid. Random injury is so depressing. The Oreo could be circular. Hello. We're just revisiting a piece of TCG culture that should not be lost. We're educating the masses on a important piece. Thank you again, man. Thank you. Yeah, Visa's alright. Okay, Matt knows. Matt knows. Okay. But anyway, the reason why I even brought this up is because Walter Jewell had another deck profile. I don't want to go looking for it because this one's just the most famous one, where he does a tier profile, and he doesn't even mention the cards at all. He just puts down cards, and they're either a glare or they're just completely blank. He just puts down all 40 cards, the 15 side deck, the 15 extra deck, and he doesn't say anything. And like, technically, you could figure out what cards he was playing. I don't know how to describe it. Let me see if I can find it, actually. Walter Jewell tier limits Ishizu, I think. Is it? No, I think it's this one. I think it's this one.
Limits.
No, he actually explains this. Never mind. Is it this one? Oh, is this one? Yeah, it's this one. I want to do something like this. Okay, you can actually tell what they are, though. You need it? Anyway, Walter Jewell did so many of these deck lists. Like, he's the legend. He's a legend. Okay, there's the deck list. The deck speaks for itself. Anyway, we're done with Walter Jewell. We're off Walter Jewell. You need to show me this in that TCG. You need to show Third Child. Okay, I'll link them. I'll compile them for you. I'm so, like, these randomly come up. You know, they're buried in my memory banks. But if you... Dang. Oops, wrong. You're back? Hello. Use X. Oh my god. You're just gonna get our Orm. He's gonna reply Orm. Alright. Oh my god. Bro be cooking. Alright. Good luck, good luck. I wish you luck. Back to what we were originally doing was just looking at the NAWCQ deck list because I felt like there were some interesting lists out here. But we're just going through them. What are your thoughts on Hecatonk here? I'm waiting until they reveal the 10th card, and even then, there's another few cards that they're gonna receive later down the road. I think there's one card that was generic though. It like, whenever your opponent added a card, it would summon itself to your side of the field, and then it had a quick effect, summon from your opponent's grave, which is really decent. That's not bad. Like, you could theoretically, it is generic hand trap. If you... But as a whole, it looks like generic illusion support. I could see it with Chimera or something like that. Maybe... Goddess, yes. Goddess, yeah. That's the one. But for the most part, I didn't care too much about like the archetype itself. Like, there's still more to reveal, so it makes sense. Like, for example, Purely made no sense to me at all. Like, when it was revealed, even with the 10th card that was revealed down the road, it didn't make any sense to me until Pure Lily. So that's why I'm waiting. It took us a little bit longer for Pure Lily to show up. You're like, yeah, the art's good. The art's good. So that's why I'm not like... I just looked if there was anything generic, and then like, oh, okay, well, Goddess is cool. That's it. Yeah, Purely.
What's right, Sean?
Yeah, was this like a meta call or is it like the best deck? Oh,
I didn't feel like paying for impulses, and I couldn't finalize a deck list with my teammates on like what they were playing, what I could borrow. So I bought this deck. I played it for tournaments and at locals, like you guys saw in the past video. So I just played this deck instead, and it turned out really, really well.
All right, well, let's see what's in there.
So not much change from the main deck when we get to everything from last video, but we'll try and like speed along. We got 3 new 2s, 3 Zetas,
3 alphas, 3 deltas, 3 gammas, 1 beta, and 1 bright night Urzatron. So I'm pretty sure this is 17 names. I wanted the highest amount of consistency that I could have. These alpha, zeta, and nu2 are basically cards that get you additional cards, and delta and gamma are kind of how like you manipulate your resources, and beta so you don't lose to like crow and shields, and this is just you have to play with nu2. These are all great. This card was probably the worst out of all of them, but it's just because like whenever I nu2 searched, I tried to get to alpha or zeta instead of this card. But it still worked out pretty well. I wouldn't cut it. It's still good. Nu2 is insane. A lot of my opponents where I would let them full combo, I would lose the dice roll. I would just start my turn with like Nova or Alpha Zeta, and they would just like what? Not know what to do. So that was really cool. I think it was a big help into like doing this well. It's just nobody knew how to interact with my deck because it's such an old deck with the new like baseline of strategies.
So in this case, you can say the surprise factor actually came up.
Yeah, it really mattered. A lot of my opponents.
All right, it's a good thing we're watching
like,
this.
I haven't played during Drytron format. I'm sorry. And I was like, it's
Nothing
okay.
like
And,
wrong with knowing what Drytron does.
If you guys hear any like loud noise in the background, that's the announcer. We're still in Nats. Everyone's still playing, so just try and play past that. For the rituals, we're playing Doughboy. This card is insane.
This card is unfair.
This card soloed Ryziel. This card soloed Malice. This plus like a spell trap negate, insane. This with IP is insane. I played against a Ryziel opponent right after Crystal Blanc. I played Mitsu Ryziel round 4. I made this with IP because I got hand trapped, and he aggregator negated this. It was fine because I Dynamondo shuffled away the X and then brought this back. It's still 2 monster negates, so that board plays through 1 aggregator. But yeah, this card's nuts. This card negated Habakiri, negated Nibiru's, negated March Hairs all day. This card was just nice. And then the GOAT, the going second GOAT, Draco Nids. Day 2, round 1, I played against Malice. He made full board. I Draco Nids cleared it, and then main phase 2 summoned Vanity's Ruler, and he just scooped. And then last
Damn.
is just 1 Ben 10. A lot of people like
We're still on Vanity's
why not
Ruler.
like 3 Ben 10 and have like 2 Ben 10 or 2 Drytrons and a Ben 10, but it's because it plays harder in a droll. Like I want to be able to resolve a Drytron, get drolled, and then not waste a Ben 10. And as long as you play correctly, you don't need 2 or even 3. 1 is perfectly fine.
So you don't do the Eda 10 or Natasha line or any of that no more?
Because Nu2 locks you into basically only ritual summoning machines that turn you summon them or use this effect. So you only need to summon out these guys. These guys are your boss monsters. This card is just consistency.
Dude, Eda 10 was so weird.
Nu2 just makes up for the fact that I don't.
I genuinely don't know why people played Eda 10 back then. But I don't know, maybe there was only 1 Ben 10 available.
This card came up.
Hey, where's your ulti?
No, this card's ugly ulti. This card came up a bunch of times. This card was really good.
Okay.
I won most of the games where I summoned Vanity's Ruler. I got scary around, I think it was 8. Let me check. Yep, round 8 versus Crystron. I summoned this. He had Imperm. I chained the game with Move Beta, and he had droplets. It was sketchy, but we got there. This card's insane. It puts your opponent on have to have 2 outs to this card because you always set up like Dawn Dryster and Move Beta to negate something to protect them. And then Diviner, shiny. This card's cool. It got Imperm 1 time when I normal summoned it, and I just used 2 Drytrons to make a Arclight, and then I kept comboing with Nova, and my opponent couldn't stop me. And when it does resolve, I made a Dawn Dragster against Malice going second to stop the TP of 7, and they just obviously didn't expect X. No one plays Drytron. On to the spells. These are all just more copies of Drytrons. We get 1 Foolish Burial, 2 Fafnir, 3 Emergency, and 3 Nova. These are all just additional names. The best one is Nova. The worst one is Emergency / Fafnir because they play harder in the draw. But these are all great. Fafnir also did come up, the secret effect that says you can't negate my ritual summons, because my opponent accidentally revealed, I think it was round 7, yeah, I'm looking at it right now, round 7. My opponent revealed they had Impulse by trying to stop my ritual spell.
You did 10 for the card art? I think it might have been like a longer like
Did you ever use the
combo.
level modulation?
Yeah, this is versus Ryziel. I used it versus the Mitsu Ryziel player right after LeBlanc.
I don't know. It just seemed like
If you are interested in a free Dragon Pool tournament,
maybe it course corrected some hands or something like that.
12 or later, registration is
But it just seemed like an unnecessary step.
We only need a few more duelists to get this free tournament started.
When like Meteonis Drytron could.
For this event. However, assistance is available in the Dragon Pool area.
You even have ritual dice.
Of course I do.
How many people saw the ritual dice and thought it was Mal or Mitsu?
I didn't ask, but I assume a lot because
Yeah,
I'm
probably.
sure they saw the ritual. Yeah, I wanted to flex. I was shiny. Anyways, no, they're just additional names. Additional names are always great to see. If you see a hand,
Dang, I was dangerously close to the Swordsoul token
Mitsu player,
incident.
or the Ryziel player, you definitely thought I was gonna be able to get Impulse, and yeah, it was bad. Anyways, continue on. 3 ritual spell. I explained this in the last video. People are gonna say it's weird. New Age Drytron I think has to play this or play more copies of the big ritual guys because mathematically this works with Delta to always give you a draw and it helps you play through draw easier. Maybe I would change this down to like 2 and up this to 2 because the thought of drawing 3 of this is really bad. But drawing 2 of this guy just means you can send 1 to summon the other, and that makes way more sense to me. But obviously this performed great. I did well with it. I had one time this got white bindered, and I just Zeta searched the second one, and then it didn't matter anyways. So that was awesome. And then last is non-engine, the most important factor. We got 3 copies of Ash, 3 copies of Fua, 3 copies of Perulia, 3 copies of Droll, and 3 copies of Droplets with the 1 talents. You don't technically need this much non-engine because you can just
Dude,
use
it's
your
still
board
it's
and
that
then play
lineup
around it
again.
'cause no one preps for Zeus.
Ash,
But,
6
you definitely need
Charmies, Droll,
Perulia,
Droplets.
so you can give yourself additional cards and fix your hand and like have a lot of resources. Droll was great, and Ash was there just to stop other more Charmies. That's about it. And Droplets is busted, and Talents is broken.
Oh, guess not.
Yeah. Hopefully, she'll cut that so we can
3
get
Meteonis believe. Are you a Drytron enjoyer?
Shout out Kaiba.
Is this Blue Eyes?
Yes, sir. Shout out Team Quality. My team went to Nats together, played together. A couple of you guys recognize me, and for the guys,
Attention duelists, for any of you wondering what the Dragon Pool tournament entails.
I'm not.
This is a Swiss tournament for our duelists born in the year 2012 or later, who are interested in getting to know the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! This tournament entails the ability for them to play against. Please come to
Mubeda is a dumper. He's the on-summon dump of Drytron card. This card always eats an Imperm. This card just straight like tears through boards where you just use Mubeda, they Imperm, you make the second one, you ritual summon, they pop this one, you attack, you make down a Zeus, you clear board, you go off. So this card's
Do you
the same,
keep
but I do it.
tokens?
I
What do you mean
played
by
three, but
keep
yeah.
tokens?
Fuko,
Hate this card.
This card is broken.
Hate that card.
Towers, I get to Featherstorm people all day. If I get Mega Droll, I really don't have a line to make any rituals.
Is
this
broken
fast,
kills me every
I
time?
don't
Yeah,
know
it's the
what.
classic deck
Nightingale,
list.
Zeus Maker,
Deck
that's it.
profile.
Downer, Zeus Maker, and Zeus, the board clearer. This card's busted. I use this card every other game, and this card was like.
Oh, where do you
hella good.
keep tokens?
I thought we were playing Typhon, but Typhon never came up for me in testing.
You usually have
I
them
feel like every time
on
I'm
the
taking Typhon,
field.
I pass
Or
it,
like
I'm losing anyways,
sometimes
so
I'll have
I
them
play.
on the field
But
or
Zeus is definitely,
something.
like, the best
They just
card versus
sorry, like
Valorant
on the
versus
side.
Zetsu versus Malice
But yeah, you
versus
can keep them in your deck box too.
On two links, 1 SP, 1 Dynamando, the two most important link 2s in this deck.
Like, yeah, I don't know. People aren't really like picky about. Yeah, next to the extra deck. Yeah, you can keep in the extra deck as well. Yeah. Well, that let people know you're on Nib. Well, I mean, you just run anything. You know, you don't even have to run like a Nib token. Sometimes people will use dice as a token, which is really weird. But I don't think that's allowed. But no one really. It's like one of those things no one really cares about. Like if you have a Nib token, yeah, it might influence somebody to think you have a Nib. But you don't have. You can use any token. You can use any token anyway, to avoid that. They are broken. There's.
I made this, I think, maybe 4 times. I made this, I think we also made 4 times. If I wasn't OTKing you, I was making these. So these cards are still good. I wish you had QCR, but it's okay. Anima, this card's insane. It always forces interactions. I don't know why people have like the need to stop this card when you're already getting your board cleared, but I'll take you wasting an Imperm on this just so I can Draco to beat it over anyways. IP into Dynamondo is the combo. IP and SP is good. IP and other stuff is good. Just IP is good. Nightmare Phoenix and Nightmare Unicorn. Playing 2022 Drytron out here. I know. A lot of players are asking me weird shit like, why would I do that? I'm ass. But the games are like there are a lot of times I had to trade Drytron names with interactions like pops and vanishes, so I was never going to be able to ritual summon anyways. So I would go for like Phoenix, discard, ritual spell, pop a card, add back ritual spell, Unicorn, discard, shuffle a card, and then just new 2 bring back, make access code. So that was always cool. And of course, the access code. These are all great.
So many people are going to see these and be like, oh, don't want to buy impulses, huh?
Yeah, no. I could have bought impulse while I paid for this stuff today, but no. But yeah, these cards are awesome. I wouldn't change anything with these. Maybe the only thing, like so far, I would change is like maybe the Nightingale and change it to a Typhon in testing, or make it a second Zeus. It comes up, I swear. But like, that'd be about it.
All right, let's see the side.
Hold on.
Oh, there's 2. There's one for the extra deck?
Shiny Arclight. And Thunder. That's it. This card's good. This card's also good. That's it.
Did you ever like pass on Arclight?
No, I passed on Dragster plus Droplets a lot though, and I passed on. I hard made Arclight twice when Diviner got stopped, and that was just going into a board, so my opponent couldn't stop my combos because it's an Omni negate, and then I got a search on top of it, which is very okay. Side deck. Some things I wish I changed, but it's fine. But Golem was not one of them. Golem was him. Golem clearing a White Binder, Golem clearing Allied, Golem clearing Detonator plus Baguska. It's good. Like that, Lava Golem's just insane. You never have to normal summon. Sometimes they do full combo without normal summoning. It's a free thing. Freelancia, Loki, card sucked. Every time I drop this versus Malice, they always have like Hand Trap and Almaraz plus backup, so it never mattered. But you still have to play it, and I can search it, so that's the cool thing. It's the wow factor of the deck. 3 Encore. This was something that changed. I didn't play this at locals, but I didn't want to lose to Castel plus Featherstorm against Ryziel, so I chose to play Encore.
Did you get Featherstorm?
Yes, but I already bricked.
Oh.
Against LeBlanc, I drew double Encore, and I Encore gave blocked his stuff with 4 bodies in game 2, so that was cool. And I did it once versus the Mitsu Ryziel guy the round after, so that was nice.
Base Golem Enjoyer? I have a Royal Lava Golem.
3 Thrust and 3 Featherstorm. I know I said I didn't want to get Featherstorm, but that doesn't mean I won't touch you with Featherstorm. It's unfair and broken in general. It did do me dirty twice. Both times when I bricked on bonus feature match, I drew Featherstorm, but no second Drytron to make Fuko, which was unfortunate. And then in my last
I mean,
round,
luckily it's
first
SR.
and I drew Thrust Featherstorm, and he paroleed me, so I just Thrust had to
And right, it's SR. So it's not the hardest Royal, but I guess you don't want to spend
resources on
that.
Featherstorm and starting in like a Daruma Cannon, just so like when that happens I can do something. He also has an Alta Lunalight, but that deck's not real.
And Drytron
Drytron's so real, dude. No one believed in like the deck. Like they would see Alpha Zeta. And
I will fully admit that I was like, you're gonna go X3, it's over.
Like people saw Alpha Zeta and just didn't care. They thought my deck was bad, and then they were confused why like Draco Nids is like a UCT and smacks everything, and why I have 2 monster negates, and I'm making Zeus for 4 materials and stuff. They didn't know what to do.
Nice.
You guys zero SR does?
Deck definitely played great. I'm not probably gonna play this again. I did what I came to do, and this will go down in history books like Drytron 2025. Deck's awesome though. Shout out to Team Quality. Shout out to everyone who I saw at the event. If you met me or you're watching the video, subscribe and like. Shout out to Thunderforge Gaming, my locals in Tip City, Ohio. Come check us out and play with us at any time. We play on Saturdays. And
We're gonna be at YCS Pittsburgh, so come see us there.
Yeah, I think that's November 8th and 9th, so we'll definitely be there.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll see you at table 1.
Next time.
That's cool.
Go. What's your name? How'd you do at 2025 NAWCQ?
Okay, I don't know what this deck was. Just said top 16, 20. Ready to get surprised. What's this guy doing here? He just posted up.
Riley, top 16 with Mitsu Raizio.
Hell yeah, let's get into it.
Oh, Mitsu
One,
Raizio.
two, I don't even
Okay.
know how to summon it, so I don't know why I'm playing it. 2 Murakumo, plays through Bestials, better. 3 of this, it's a starter. One of this, one of this, one of this. Don't need Armasa, it's bad. 3 Prayers, because it's the best card in the deck. 3 Ritual, helps you play through Droll. 1 Node, double Ice, double Sword, double X, and a Bonfire. That's the Raizio engine, no cross, it's a brick. Don't need it. Most of the time you can't even search it, because you have to have the names to do Ouroboros combo. 1 Nib to draw off Charmies. 3 Ash, 3 Droll, 3 Perulia, 3 Fua. Oh, whoa.
Standard crazy.
That's crazy. Most broken card in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Right there, ban it.
Yeah, please do. I want it almost every game I resolved it. Except the Vanquish Soul player I played against. 1 cross out, 1 prosp, and 1 call by. All 4 of these should be banned.
Crazy.
How
did 2 Murakumo do for you?
This is great. I love drawing it.
Deck like
That's
are
why
the
I'm
end of
free
me.
so when I
R.I.P.
win the game. My opponent can't troll me at that point because they go -2.
That explains why it's 5
And I
minutes.
already get yours.
Alright, Saucy extra deck time.
Yeah, so 1 IP, 1 Dynamundo, and 1
Dynamondo?
SP. I never made SP.
Oh wait, it's fucking
because I don't know how to summon
Mitsurugi.
Protoss.
Never mind, I'm stupid.
1 King of the Feral Imps,
These-
1 Baguska,
Yeah, just 1 copy of Prosp. But yeah.
this, never summoned it. Don't know the combo line.
Didn't need it.
What the fuck
Vigaras.
was that?
Let me just bring these back.
Yes,
1
sir.
Cowboy. I killed someone with this. Not in time. I just had 400 life points left, so I killed him with it. Duo Drive, Detonator, Eclipse Twins.
What the fuck just happened?
Duo Drive, Detonator, Eclipse Twins.
Okay.
Exciton, Breaks Boards. MVP of the extra deck. Just
Yeah.
hand loop my opponent.
Yep.
That's the only combo I knew, so.
Right there.
Why make it so they can't summon? Just hand loop them instead. Then they don't have cards to summon. 1 Aggregator, and then 1 of this thing I don't know the name of, but this thing's good. Play it.
You said nobody you played against made that against you, really?
No, not really. Like a few times it happened, but like I feel like a lot of people weren't going into this. They're playing like the Fiendsmith builds or something.
Chat?
Like
I think it was one of the guys.
Did Valen come up a lot today?
Yeah, I did. When you're playing the mirror match, you can just send it off X and pop like prayers.
I think it was this dude.
Pretty much their entire like
going
like at part of the end board is just gone.
yeah, yeah.
And it's also good post side if there's like judgments and stuff like that. It just forces out the back row. And then into the side deck, I'll start with the going first cards. I side these in instead of the Charmies, so it's 2 Judgment, 1 Purification, 1 Impulse, which also doubles as a cross-out target.
Sick.
1 Flag, 1 Protoss.
Damn, we're seeing too much Protoss, bro.
Yeah, I hard drew them a few times, so I think I resolved this 1 match, and I lost that match because I resolved it, so that was cool. Yeah, obviously these don't go in against everything, so I have other things as well, like, you know, maybe I'll put an Imperm going first sometimes. There's just a 1 of Imperm in here. I couldn't figure out my 15th slot. There's 1 Nibiru. It was originally, this was going to be the 2nd Nibiru, or I guess the 3rd, since I play 1 in the main. But, you know, I couldn't fit it in against Malice, and that was the only matchup I wanted it for. 2 DD Crow. Let's get into the mirror match. And then cards against Malice. 3 Lancia and 3 Meowls. So,
Good.
Yeah.
Thoughts on this in the main?
Mitsu, I don't know. I don't know what it is about Mitsu, Raizio. I'm just like not interested.
This deck is very good at breaking boards, so why make it worse? But I don't know how to play this deck, so I'm not saying. I don't know how I got here.
Final thoughts on your next
How did the polar bear
every
get
time
in
I resolved
Arlington,
Talents, I
Texas?
won, and every time I resolved Ouroboros, I won, so that was pretty cool. Pretty fun. Oh yeah, it is. Talent's Steal is pretty broken. Talent's Draw is pretty broken. Talent's everything's pretty broken. Please ban Talents. That is my experience. Yeah.
Talents equals win.
It does. And Charmies are pretty broken. Please ban those too. So just help me draw Talents.
Alright, that's it. Thanks.
Hello, we are here.
Goblin Biker, Fiendsmith. Okay, so I did catch this. I was like, this would be interesting.
Today at Nationals, Indianapolis 2025. I'm out here with Mr. Riddell. What'd you do and what'd you place?
I made top 64 at the NAWCQ for 2025. I was playing Goblin Biker Fiendsmith.
Sheesh.
We went 10-2 in Swiss with the last round being
Sounds like
and
cat
then,
noise broken.
we lost top 64 to Mouse. So
Let's get into it.
I didn't think about that combo, that interaction.
Because it doesn't require your normal summon and it lets you make Big Gabonga.
Okay.
It's also one time soundboard.
Okay.
Every time you summon
Big Head
this,
Gabonga.
this, it's really strong because you just challenge your summoning
This
cards.
was cool.
You make Big Gabonga or you go Moon.
Yeah.
Depending on what your rest of your hand is, and it helps you just get through a lot of cards.
Fair. How many times you open Takaton board?
6 or 7.
6 or 7 times?
Yep.
Oh my god. And he's still a topper. That's the goat right there.
It's one of those things where, since we're playing 40 even, like you'll see it sometimes. For the goblins, we're playing 3 Gone Wild, 3 Dove Charger, 1 Clatter Exploder, and 1 Mean Merciless. This is a really strong starter. This is a good extender. It's also a starter because
Big Hit Gabonga.
What's
What's up with bro's eyeglasses? I didn't notice.
Where you have to play as part of your engine because forces stuff against your opponent's turn, as well as extension because you have the quick play spell. Or this, you just keep funneling bodies out.
Yeah.
You go 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, or it's like 1, 2, search card, go another card.
How many Ryziel pairs do you make them poop their pants?
I don't, not many, because we went like 2 Ryziels, or 2 Ryziels in their deck. There were some other Xyz I saw today, like Typhon and such, where I could try to do a funny. Some people don't play this. I like it because if you draw the 1 clatter, it just gets stuck in your hand half the time. So I needed some card that helped you get out of the hand that was also extender, and the Mean Merciless fulfilled that pretty well. It's just another name too, and there are times where you go like summon this, summon him from your hand, summon the Dove Charger, and then search for Grand Bash, and that by itself is 8100 damage because the Bash needs 900 apiece.
Okay, fuck yeah.
That's actually really good. When I was playing Goblin Biker in Master Duel, like I would get like in some, like I don't know how to describe it. In simple game states, it was really whack not being able to do like 8100 damage. Maybe I didn't play a Shuriken for what it's worth, but I feel like there was under Nib as well. Like that was like I feel like there should have been a cleaner way to OTK.
Fiendsmith package. So 3 Engraver, 1 Lacrima, 1 Tract, the Blurry, and the Paradise. So these cards are really good. Like I don't know why they made these. These are so good. Because they're just really strong extenders. It's level 6. Both these guys are 6s, which helps because you make rank 6s like Crazy Beast or even Caesar because he's a fiend. A lot of times you would make Moon and you'd use Moon to go to sequence. Like you would do your Fiendsmith stuff. They would like try to stop you, or to go for game, you would go Moon again. You would like Moon, make Requiem, do that, and then you put the Moon back and you make it again for sequence while doing like some rank 6 play. I played Tract Blurry because there are times where you need the extra guy that Sanct can't provide because you have a non-fiend, or because you just need another Light Fiend in your graveyard to keep playing. The downside is you play harder than Droll, but there's a lot of cards that kind of play in Droll and we just kind of accepted it. And like I'd rather just like win the games they don't have Droll more than having to worry about Sanct. And the Paradise is an extra disruption. This just makes the difference sometimes.
Card's very
that
good.
Makes sense.
You might draw it sometimes. It's still just, I think it's a little too good not to play, even though I've seen people not play it. Played 3 Grand Entrance, 3 Grand Breakouts. Entrance is your Rhoda / Warrior Returning Alive. This is a really, really good card.
Very good.
Because it's just you tribute your guy and quick play some of the Goblin for your deck in the future match. You just tribute the SP so I could have the Lucas safely.
That was really nice. That was great play watching.
The Graveyard effect got a lot of people today. Where if a monster attacks, you can banish detach from any number of your Goblin Xyz, and then their guys lose 1,000 per detach. That came up a couple of times where people tried to run over my IP, and I'd be like, fuck.
Yep. Damage step.
It's not damage step, it's on attack deck.
Oh, that's fair.
The 1 Grand Bash. So this card, you don't have to play it, but it got me out of a lot of weird game states, and it just let me attack the opponent like for more damage faster. The double summon also came up where sometimes you would go search Clatter Exploder, so if they Nibiru'd you could get the double summon.
Yeah, because that weird damage thing, I was considering playing this card in Master Duel, especially if you get Max Seed too. But whatever.
Super great. It's not the worst. Like as an extender, it worked out pretty well.
Okay, that
I
makes
would say
sense.
overall. It's worse going second than first, obviously. Unless you just like brick on it. For defensive cards, playing 1 Call by the Grave, 3 Ash, 1 Vel, Druis, Magnum Hut, 2 Nibs, 3 Drolls, 2 Imperms. So the weird numbers is to get it down to 40. And what's nice about doing some of these numbers is you don't have to worry about opening a bunch of duplicates you can't do anything with. You just have like the 1 of, even if it does mean you're sacking people with the 1 of like on stream, that since there's only 1 of this.
Only worst about it is it looks like a well-timed interrupt. I don't
these
think
cards
so.
are really good in this deck because they're 6s. So
I think you'd be more worried about Perulia and Molcharmi, so you don't even get to play in the first place. I feel like when this deck actually has the material, Xyz material in rotation, you pretty much extend like pretty well through hand traps. I think that's just been my experience. Droll too. Droll feels extremely hard to beat too. So you're not even playing in the first place. At most, like, because what I'm on, like, if it's like Imperm Ash or whatever, Bell, those don't feel like they do anything. Then you have like Fiendsmith combo too that you're probably threatening. So I don't know. It's more like you probably can't play in the first place, like with the Molcharmies.
Make Crazy Beast against Blue Eyes in the 9th round of day 1 there. I opened this and this card just went dummy because I just grabbed this card and then I got to basically start my turn by just either linking or just make Crazy Beast to challenge everything else. So if that Droll was extremely good all day. I only played 1 Malice in Switch.
Removal to removal.
This card was extremely good.
Detonator, fuck.
There's so many times where we would skip each other's turns.
Well, actually, that's not true. Detonator, at least have counterplay. In engine, you can detach You already have Detonator provides you with Xyz material, so you don't even need that body. But okay, but the better example, like I don't know, Murakumo Field Wipe or whatever.
Yeah. That's the main 40 even. The only thing I would think about changing is maybe the tracks for Sanct and 40 card be crossout designator. But is that it? Okay. For the extra deck, get the token. Needs best stuff, so we got Necrophilic Princess, Desiree, Requiem, Moon, Sequence, Ignumde, Caesar, Gas Angel. This came twice. This came up a lot of times because it was either the out to something or you just go for game with it. Necrophilic you gotta play because it's the 6 Snaker. A lot of times you make this twice. I did use the effect today and used it for Underworld because we were playing that.
Yeah.
Underworld's okay. Like, your deck is good at assembling a bunch of guys that lock you into anything, so you can just take this and jump them with it. The effect matters too, because there's a lot of random graveyard effect summons that helps, and this helps deal with, like, rookie cards.
Very true.
Yes, it's a light beam, so you can potentially turn this into a red and go combo. IT, SD, extremely good cards in this deck, because you can link off your goblins to trigger some of them, and the Platinum Exploder gives you materials to work with, so for your IP. A NAWCQ, the feature match was the first time I summoned it today. And it came up, so maybe it's good.
Yeah, that's open.
It's just the problem is this deck doesn't keep a lot of cards in hand, so you often find the discard is the problem. And then the actual Xyz, the 2 big Gabongas and the Crazy Beast, the second one does come up sometimes we need another one to keep going. This is secretly a really strong card in this deck.
Such a good card.
It's weird how so unassuming it is, but the utility it provides to be able to just quick effect detach and soak up cards and then being able to revive it and protect your other monsters from Murakumo and such is very, very good. I wish I got a holoprint at some point.
I was gonna say, where's the QCR?
But say, I got the QCR, where's the prize card rare?
Prize card? Maybe after this they'll stamp it now.
Yeah. Unfortunately, no more Xyz or anything because Xyz are really high committal, surprisingly, for this deck. So that's why the only ones you're doing is just these 3. The links are just better. I mean, they're powerful and you got a bunch of guys, you don't have to worry about the levels or anything.
Makes sense.
For the side, so there's no Charbies in the name, but they're all here.
There they appear.
3 Fula, Meowls, 2 of them. And then this is because I didn't want to break going first ever on these cards because they just weren't super great. And I didn't have like a ton of super great defensives. It wasn't bad, it's just one of those things where I didn't want to get stuck with these cards and be like, well, I wish this was an actual combo card. So I'd rather just sign them when I know I'm going second because that's how you get people best with them, right?
Yeah.
3 Lancia. Duster, Lightning Storm, just a clear macro. I don't think I put these in very much, like, because either it was just too determinative, or like you just didn't see it.
Sometimes they're just normal traps that are chainable and don't even matter.
And then the go first card was Judgment because if you play it correctly, it feels like you should win every time you resolve this. But like sometimes things happen, but still this card is super great because just being with the board on top of it. But that's the list.
Any changes to the side, you think?
I don't know off the top of my head here because so much of it has to be to go beat Malice.
That's fair.
And like to try and like slow down the other decks somewhat, so I can try to like pick them apart.
Yeah.
And then like do the Grand Dash OTK because the thing about Grand Dash is also nice is because you can OTK easy with it, it forces the Biru out early.
Okay.
For the opponent. Otherwise, my matchups.
Hold on.
Like slow down the other decks somewhat, so I can try to like pick them apart.
Yeah.
And then like do the Grand Dash.
Artifact Longinus lands. Oh my god, we found the Longinus countermeasure. That's kind of interesting. The Longinus wasn't lost in translation or modified or corrupted like the TCG English translation was. That's so funny. Longinus lives.
OTK because the thing about Grand Dash is also nice is because you can OTK easy with it, it forces the Biru out early.
Okay.
For the opponent. Otherwise, my matchups, I had 10 unique decks.
Oh my god.
Round 1 was Lunalite.
Yep.
Round 2 was Necroz. Yep. Round 3 was Merlantian.
Wait, we against Necroz?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and he won in the first round. It's just like against Necroz. That was honestly one of the better games. Round 3 was Merlantian. Round 4 was Mitsurizio finally. Round 5 was Vanquisol, which was the first loss. Round 6 was Mitsu Orcus, which was the second loss, which I think I could have won that one if I played a little different. I called my Pirelli, I should have held it.
Yeah.
Round 7 was Malice. He won die roll, bricked twice, and then
thank you God.
Yeah, he was doing Malice thankfully. Round 8 was Vanquisol again.
Yep.
Round 9 was Blue Eyes. 10 was Vanquisol Millennium.
Interesting.
11 was what was 11? Oh, it was pure Mitsurugi, I think. He only played Mitsurugi cards.
Fair.
Round 12 was the feature, which was the Onomat Rizio Mitsu deck. So a fairly forgiving bracket in some scenarios. Like I got really lucky where opponents would win the die roll, go first, and just pass because they opened Charmies and like starter cards.
And dodging the Malice.
And I lost top 64 to Malice because he won the die roll. It goes normal Dormouse. I'm looking at the hand of Magnum Hut. And I'd be like, I can get through a lot of it, but I can't do everything because he has Ash Imperm, and I like have 2 get cards in my hand because I have the Clatter and the Paradise, and that's just something you gotta accept. And then game 2, he foo with me, and I have no answer, and like I just try to like go below the ground, pass, and he just goes normal Dormouse. I negate it, and then he just extends right through it. And he Ashes my Paradise. Just how it goes. Like I probably should have challenged, like just took a challenge, but unfortunately. It's hard to say. Yeah. Because sometimes Malice is nothing, sometimes it's everything.
And if your ceiling isn't like crazy high like Malice, sometimes giving them 10 cards is like such a risk.
So this deck, I'd say overall wasn't bad. It's just one of those things where it's clearly not like a tiered deck. I had just a really good bracket. Like there were so many times where I just got bailed out of like either playing poorly or just like got lucky. Like round 1 against the Lunalite guy, he fooed, draw 4 cards. He drew all duplicates of cards in his hand already.
Hey, that's what we like to see though. But that's like the risk you take when you like main deck a Fua and you're playing cards that tutor to one another. You're gonna draw multiples, even if they are different names. They are essentially the same thing.
like my father said, I'd rather be lucky than good.
Yes, sir. Well, hey, Mr. Rodell, doing it for the team side for representing top 64. That's the man. All right, thank you.
What's going on, guys? It is Team.
That was pretty informative. Yeah, I mean, that was a lot of information. I feel like he did a good job of explaining his choices as opposed to broken. Yeah, this card's broken. We actually saw this guy. So I'm going to put him at 2x speed. Oops. He was the first deck list we saw, I'm pretty sure. But this is like a completely different venue / location, so I don't know if he brings up anything new.
Inspire here, and who do we have, and what did you do?
Craig Hayashi, and I just got top 8 at NAWCQ.
Say it one more time for the people in the back. Top 8 at what?
NAWCQ.
That is crazy, man. Congratulations, congratulations.
Thank you.
Of course. What'd you play?
Thank you so much.
Wow, you played Vanquish Soul in a Malice and Mitsu Raizio format. That is a huge accomplishment. Crazy, crazy Malice matchup, and I am so interested to see this good list. Do you have any shoutouts?
First of all, I want to shout out to Ken for helping me theory the deck.
Hey, Ken.
Shout out to Amit for always being there.
Hey, Amit.
And a couple shout outs. Shout out to Jason for getting me the cards that I need.
All right. Jason's the goat.
Shout out to my locals. I feel like, I guess.
Hey, go support the locals, of course. Any other shoutouts?
That's it.
All right, well, cool, man, cool. And, let's get into the goo, man. I'm super excited for this.
So I'll start off with the trios. 3 Holly Sues.
Most custom card in the game.
Oh, yeah. This, if you don't know, this is the new one that Vanquish got in the duet.
Yep.
So, a quick basic about the deck. Fire and Dark is the attributes that you want, and thankfully, Fire and Dark complements this card.
Of course, yeah.
Because when you reveal a Fire and Dark, you special one from a deck.
Yeah, and that's exactly what the deck needed to push it over, man. And that's actually crazy that this card came out. We call it custom, but like this is literally a custom card.
Yeah.
Konami RNG is wild.
Yeah, and you can also summon it during either player's turn.
Konami
RNG, what?
Exactly. How many dual drives did you take today?
Dual drives? I actually don't think I took any.
That's crazy. Well, cool, man. Cool. Let's get into it.
Yeah. So obviously three Rosins. You also consistency.
What did he mean by
search
that?
any of the pieces. Searching Holly Sues is actually kind of cracked because if you have any random dark, it doesn't matter what it is, because you can make rock, add this back, and then special this. But after you search this,
of course, man, of course.
3 Mad Loves because
consistency,
and it's also a starter map because with a new field flow.
Of course, yeah, start is crazy.
I played 2 Jalongs because even though it's a fire, I did feel like it was sometimes breaking.
It's still a starter and it's consistency, so why not?
Yeah.
That's not a starter. This is not a starter. It's more of a extender.
2 border. I only played 2 because I guess like I don't want to play too much clumpy of the big names. I also play 1 Caesar because I know people are on.
What's interesting is he's only playing like 3 tag out monsters, so like you still get kind of value out of imperming Rosin, right? So it's interesting because like, but I think Rosin normal summon already has a chilling effect from the opponent's perspective because of the threat of these guys. If that makes sense. So they probably won't impermit anyway, so you probably don't want to max these. Because in Master Duel, I do max these out to punish people who do imperm, because people do imperm frequently. But I feel like that, you know, for people who know better, and just hold the imperm for like rocks, Vanquishable Rock, or Rock of the Vanquisher, you probably don't need, you probably just search these out when you need them instead. You don't have to worry about, you don't have to hedge on hard drawing. Oops, I don't know what I just dropped, but so I find that interesting. This weird chilling effect of normal summon Rosin. Like your opponent's gonna have to think about whether they imperm at that moment, but they don't have the knowledge that you do. So that's just something that it's just something interesting.
But I actually felt like Caesar's the worst one to open it because it actually doesn't help you play. If you've seen Vanquish play, Earth is definitely the worst attribute.
Yeah, agreed.
You definitely need Dark and Fires.
No Pantera?
No Pantera.
No Pantera, got
I thought about it because Jot's back row, right? Even high, right? So for the hand trap, 3 Ash Blossom.
Ash is Ash.
Ash is kind of cracked in this deck.
Plus it's a fire.
It's a fire and a hand trap. I played 3 flows and 3 rolls because I felt like even though they're non-attributes, you definitely need.
Oh yeah, someone mentioned Impulse, right? This guy did not play Impulse.
It's good when they do draw phase, they tribute like original monster.
I think someone in the feature match did, right?
So this is just good. And it hits the
well, I guess there's 3 other Vanquish Soul lists.
I actually felt like this. I wanted this card versus the Malice matchup. There was one game where like against Malice where I nibbed him and then he tried to make the Link Fire and I did the Holly Suit to clean up. So that was cool.
Yeah, it's the best combo in the game.
Yeah. 1 Whisper and 1 Mag because the Bestials are dark and this card should honestly be banned.
Yeah, for real. No, and I agree with that too.
And 1 Doggerant. Doggerant. It's a fire, and it's
says no to Lunalight.
No to Lunalight, exactly.
I agree with. No to Lunalight. Oh, Pakuska, yeah, no.
Surprisingly, I did not get.
Wait, the other thing I forgot to mention about Dogeron. Dogeron's defense, I think, is 1200. I think the lowest defense that you have in the deck, I forgot Holly Sue's defense, but I doubt it's the lowest defense you have to watch out for is 1500. Let me look up Holly Sue. Yeah, it's low defense. Yeah, exactly. It's 1200. Yeah, for Mad Love, exactly for Mad Love. What is Holly Sue's defense? 2200. So it's like it doesn't even factor. Like I think the lowest is 1500, shared by Rosin and Caesar. Being Caesar, and I think that's intentional too. I think they wanted you to also have the option to bounce Rosin on an empty board. Like if your opponent has an empty board or something, it's kind of win more, but it's just like weird, those weird polished moments. So yeah, I think the lowest defense is 1500, and Dogaron is 1200, I think. So you can actually bounce the Kaiju. Yeah, Dogaron, I'm looking it up. Yeah, so you can do it twice, and that actually outs. To be fair, without Small World, it's not really realistic. But he did play other Kaijus. If I remember, in his side deck. Pluton is 0-0? True. Okay, you know what? My bad. I forgot Pluton to go.
It just helps you combo, right? Because any fire dark gets you to.
To this day, I haven't figured out why they printed Pluton, what they want us to do with that. The unique thing about Pluton is it can summon to your opponent's side of the field unconditionally. But now we have Holly Sue. Like the Pluton doesn't do very much unless you happen to have like the setup for Caesar pop or something like that. Or I don't know, you can draw. So I don't know what they want us to do with Plutons.
Combo pieces. Of course. I just wish you could search it.
Yeah, I know.
Too extravagant.
Extra. You gotta have it.
Extra, exactly. Don't want to play 3 because you don't want to overdraw it.
Best part of the greed.
Yes. It's also good Ash bait too. And if I get drawn, who cares? Right? I drew 2 cards.
Yeah, exactly. It's part of greed. If it resolves, we win.
I played 1 field spell. Even though this is good, it's actually not a starter by itself because you need monsters already. You need to be already played essentially. This card is
seems to be repeating a lot of things he said before.
I just feel like once this is established, it's very hard to lose against them. I played 1 Dust Devil for the
little spicy tech. Okay.
For Bagooska and Ryzeal.
How many instances did the Dust Devil come up?
I didn't play any Bagooskas, but I did it a few times against Ryzeal.
Okay.
It just gives me an extra layer of protection.
I know there's a huge conversation about Dust Devil right now, plus continue, so that's why I ask. It's a huge conversation point in the Vanquish Solo chats.
Is it really? I don't hang out in Vanquish Solo chats, but is that really a debate? I know I cut when I played Vanquish Solo, I cut game over, whatever, the continue spell. And I do play Dust Devil in my list. I don't know. Is it really that contentious? It feels like one of those min-max things that, like, if you spend enough time, you'll find the correct answer, but the time invested in it doesn't really matter that much to me. So it's just like, whatever. Just, like, I'm literally only playing it to have a second copy off Mad Love, to search off Mad Love. I guess you have the field spell you can prioritize before searching Dust Devil. There are some random moments where it would out like Dynafossil Pachycephalo, but with Mad Love or something like that. I almost went Mad Love and then Pachycephalo was out of there. I don't know. It's not a bad card by any means, but I don't know if I'd ever get into debate with someone with, like, whether I want to cut it or not. Like, if I see it in someone's list, I'm like, oh wow, it's a good spell. Theoretically, you could play it going second, you know, if they allow your Mad Love to resolve. So I don't know. It's not important to me. All right, it's not like I didn't even realize that was a thing. It doesn't really matter, so I play both. Extension for continue can help you close out game, so I don't remember being critical. Yeah, I mean, I've never needed it, but like, I don't think your deck is gonna explode by playing it. You know, it's just like you get recursion in grind games and stuff. Like, I don't know. Go with God. I don't know.
It's a huge conversation point in the Vanquish Solo chats. Would you decide to cut it or would you keep it after today?
I just imagine this is just people with a lot of time on their hands. Like, they ran out of stuff to talk about Vanquish Soul. So now we must debate this specific min-max.
See myself cutting it, but I don't know, like, if people know how Vanquish Soul play, they might realize that making Bagooska against this deck over-detonated might be better, right?
Makes sense.
The the one that was reinforcement.
Oh, it is a Baguska out. That is true. It is a
Also
Baguska
better
out.
Draw 2 cards, take a monster to break a board.
3 band cards all in one. It's crazy.
Or hand knowledge, right? Play around things. Also good. And draft. This is a board, right? Gives you protection against anything.
Plus burn. Don't forget about the burn.
Plus burn.
Yeah, burn is crazy.
Burn is crazy. That's it for the main deck.
What is main deck at?
40.
40 clean. Okay, nice, nice.
If you want, I play 9 fires and 9 darks.
Oh, interesting. You actually have the attribute breakdown too. That's nice.
Yeah, force. Because I actually think Earth. I stand by to say you don't actually need Earth.
No pit there. No pit there.
If you have fire, you can get to the Earth.
Makes sense. Oh, it does. Definitely does.
Yeah. So extra deck 3 rocks because I'm playing extravagance. There was one game I didn't extravagant, but I went through 3.
Oh, is he playing Pantera? I just realized. I don't think he's playing Pantera anymore. I didn't catch that, but I think that might be the case. Good to know.
Chester Hansen, like around 11, I think. I went through like Featherstorm.
Wow. Dang. Yeah, that is true. This deck can play around Featherstorm.
Yeah, you don't think so? Okay.
It,
I mean,
doesn't auto lose to like any other Featherstorm effects. Yeah, that is true.
Pantera's purpose in my eyes was like Vanquish Soul is very vulnerable to non-targeting removal. So like if you normal summon Rosin, and like let's say they do a non-target pop, you can't chain if you activate Rosin's trigger effect to search a Vanquish Soul. You can't chain the Rosin's quick effect to protect itself on card effects, so they have that stipulation where you can only perform one effect once per chain. You can't perform the effect within the same chain or something like that. Both effects within the same chain. So like you would on resolution you would search Pantera so you'd actually be able to do something. Is next card you got free level 4 body? True, free level 4 body. You just summon it. Sometimes by hard opening it, like if I have Sacred Soul reveal Caesar or something, I'll be able to get value out of the back row pop. But that's about it. That's about it. It doesn't even go through if they you're forced to tag out the Pantera. Because Pantera is no longer in that column, so you can't even pop the card. But it did force your opponent to react. But whatever. The point is, it wasn't that crazy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that's why it came up if they non-target popped Rosin. At least for me.
Theories throughout the Baguska.
Makes sense.
And what dark? I'll be honest, I've never really made the dark. I guess cuttable. My logic is that
you can always still Omino. Like you can always still Omino or Cryptor, so it's still really good.
Yeah,
or even access code.
I think in the mirror match you could also take a Pablo.
Yeah, and mirrors. There was a lot of VSs today, which I was very surprised with. But in mirror match it is really good as well.
Surprisingly, I only played 1 VS mirror. In top 64.
Wow, that's kind of crazy. I played 4 VSs all day.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's what I was like, oh.
For next week, played the rocks. I actually think this is really good with the SP because you battle and then if you make it with Earth, you clear another thing and then you SP.
Makes sense.
Baguska never made it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like when I saw rocks, you convert like it's an SP enabler. You convert like a summon, like Rock of the Vanquisher or something like that, because it can't be used as link material. But you can cheat that. You can cheat that restriction by summoning rocks, and it's like an Xyz for SP's like removal effect. Before in Master Duel, I do have a lot of SP enablers like Clara and Rushka, because that's the only way to convert like a Rosin that you normal summoned into a link 1. And like Clara Rushka, like basically SP comes up a lot in my games, so it was enough that I wanted to play 2, in Master Duel specifically, because there's not much else you're summoning in the extra deck. I barely even summon what's his face, the Battling Boxer guy. It's cool when you can make him, but I think that's only realistic if I was playing like a rank 4 engine like Super Heavy Samurai or something. Yeah, I mean it's cool, but a lot of the extra deck, I feel like I just made SP almost like every grind game that I got into.
You could play
or Typhon as well.
Yeah, because extra, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Paradise Snatcher.
Oh no, not already! It's happening.
Yeah, it's actually one you have to match.
Can already ban this card already. Ban it.
Exactly. It actually made me lose one of my.
Those be fake except for the one. Yeah. You can just put whatever. Yeah, you can literally put whatever. Oh, what happened?
With 3 materials. My opponent rolled a 5 and another number. I changed the lower number into a 7 so he has a 12, and I rolled a 12. Unfortunate, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm sorry. RNG, man, RNG.
I think they said the math was like over 90%.
Oh.
Wait, right? Next time I played the Nash Knight package with the 104. I never made the 104 or Nash Knight, but I guess you could cut it if you're playing Extra, right? But I didn't make it quite a bit against in testing. That's one of the things I played the Typhon. I made this a lot, and never made the Zeus, I guess. That's it for the Extra. For the side deck, I played 3 Lancia, Counter Spec Balance, 2 Corellias, good against everything. I don't think it's that good against pure Mitsu, to be honest.
No, it's not. It's not. Actually, you're correct on that one.
Yeah. 2 Phantasme. It's a dark, and when I'm going first against link-based strategy, I decided and replace the charges, right? For the styles, 3 shared rights. The theory is that I wanted to go a going first card. So when I'm going first against BC Rizio, I can set it, and if for some reason they like, let's say, I don't know, I get hit by goal, they stop me from playing, this can help me draw into attributes.
That was literally the card of the weekend. Like everybody was playing shared ride in Zelfan, so I'm not surprised to see it here, to be honest with you.
To thrust, in my side deck, I'm usually thrusting for D-Rare or Dreamer Mechanic. No Sanctum, because to be honest, I wanted more diversity, so I played the Dreamer Mechanic. I think like
it just outs the double towers.
It outs the double towers, exactly.
Yeah, it makes so much more sense.
Still good against Malice, right?
Yeah, of course, it makes so much more sense.
Duster, I think a lot of people are on the solo package, so and there's a good in the mirror match because you have the Dust Devil, and Daruma and D-Rare.
Yeah, dude, I mean, I completely agree with the text. So the first question I'm going to ask you, are you excited for K9?
I am.
All right, perfect. Second question, would you change anything about the list over the weekend that you played currently right now?
Between the main and extra, maybe I'll play I think a second time could come up.
You read Delta's out the mistaken arrest.
Shout out ED.
Because I extract during my last turn and I managed to attack once.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
He just had the characters.
Yeah, he's just insane, man. And you know, sadly, he's part of the team. But like, again, we had a conversation before. Congratulations, seriously, man. I would dab you up. Congratulations, you did something crazy. You know, congrats. I don't have the trophy to showcase, but you know, kind of caught you at a restaurant. But congratulations, very proud of you, man. And this is Inspire signing off.
What is this? Oh, Lunalight. We were missing Lunalight. All right, let's see what he has to say. This is so impressive. Top 32. Let's see what the hype's all about.
NAWCQ Nationals, my goodness, with whoa, please introduce yourself to the world.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Your name?
My name is Junong Wu.
Oh, what'd you do this weekend, man?
I think I did pretty good. I was using Lunalight, and I got only X1 during the Swiss round, and I got 6th place post-Swiss, and so far I got top 32 top cards.
Only Lunalight and top cut, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Sweet. What made you decide to play Lunalight for the event?
So after OCG has the Lunalight information posted, I think it's a pretty good deck. So before TCG officially launched Lunalight, I practiced Lunalight at OCG format, OCG server, and for like couple months, and my win rate is extremely high. So that makes me decide to play Lunalight at TCG as well. Since I have a lot of practice, I know this deck very well, and I believe I can get very good plays at NAWCQ.
And you did. Before we begin, any shoutouts?
Yeah, so I wanna shout out for all of my friends who support me at China, who helped me to practice, and also I wanna shout out to Shun Ping. He's really nice. Like before the Nets, we practiced against each other, and so he made me Mendex 3B skill, and that's really helpful. That 3B skill saved me a lot of times.
Okay, sweet, shout out to Ping. Well, yeah, without further ado, please take away with the rest of the deck profile.
Yeah, sure. So basically, let's start with yeah. I think we can start with the hand trap part. Okay. Yeah. So for hand traps, I play 15 hand trap. So I play for hand trap part. I play 3 impulse and bestial package. This bestial is really good in this format. And of course, 3 Fuas, and also 3 Ash Blossoms as well. And finally, 3 Joy and Lockbird. So Joy is really good against Rizal, Mitsurugi type of deck.
Yeah. You see that Master Duel CN destroying TCG team?
Acceptable.
No.
We have 3 last inside deck. We can get
Hey Miku, how's it going?
So this is
No, actually, is there like a video of that?
So, Lunalight engine. So 2 Lunalight Perfume. I don't want to play 3s because I don't want to do too much of them, and this is searchable. This is not a starter. And Lunalight Fusion. So Lunalight Fusion is.
Oh yeah, again, let me ask you: would you play Lunalight with the new support? I think Josh reacted. Oh, it was like some yummy mirror or something, right? I don't know. I actually don't know. Actually, I just made that up. Yeah, Doro bounce. You like Lunalight? Let's go.
When you go,
so it was Master
Duel. You have enough material in your hand. You can go normal gold.
Oh, is it a Challenger Cup? That might narrow it down.
Discard yellow martin, chain in 1 yellow martin, chain in 2 gold deal, and use yellow martin to search for Lunalight Fusion.
Yeah, okay. It was one of the Challenger Cup 3v3s.
Make the Liger Dancer to wipe your opponent's board.
What did you see?
Very broken. And Lunalight Masquerade. This is one of the best starters.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it, but like.
But since it's kind of weak, since it's continuous spell and trap, kind of weak against Detonator, on side deck I will just side out probably 1 to 2. Okay. And Tenki. So Tenki is the only card will get me in trouble when getting drawn, but it's still pretty good. Like kind of like 3 additional copy of Lunalight Leo Dancer. Lunalight Gold Leo. But yeah, the only issue for this card is this card will get drawn. But if you're open with the Lunalight Gold Leo, draw and knockbar won't be a big issue. Yeah. So okay, so 3 Lunalight Gold Leo for sure. This is one of the.
I just saw the title. Okay.
I know a lot of people go Lunalight Gold Leo, search Yellow Martin, and Yellow Martin search Masquerade. But in this case, it's going to get draw and knockbar. So for me, in I always go Lunalight Gold Leo, search for Sliver Hound and Sliver Hound defense to special summon Kaleido Chick and use Kaleido Chick later if I have a chance to use Kaleido Chick to put Yellow Martins to graveyard. Even though I will lose 1 search on that, but it's still it's anti-draw play. As long as you can make double Liger Dancer and SP, it's good enough. Okay.
And Sleeper Hound.
You'll play when it comes out. All right.
So basically, this card is some people consider it's kind of breaky, but I play.
See you in 6 months. I might actually play this too. Like, you don't know how to play it? Same. I don't have it on MD though, but I don't know. Something about this deck scratches an itch. You know, I've played Magnus before. You know, Super Quants, which makes Magnus. I like Purely, which is like the same gameplay loop. And you know, this does a very similar thing. Rank Force Band, Fusion, Blind Second, and Tier Lunas. Alright, I'm probably not gonna play Tier Luna. It's like Purely? Yeah, it's like, well, it's like a, I don't know. I just know point A, your final board is like Baguska plus like the Luna Light that requires 4 materials. That's like unaffected by card effects and destroys all monsters in play. Yeah, big fusion tower goes boom. That's another way to put it. Isn't it bouncing big attack? It has my boy. Yeah, it has Baguska. You can end on 2, I think, 2 of the unaffected card. Yeah, the new big card, and or like 1 plus a Baguska. Like, is the background music up? It is. It is actually, but it's very low. I don't know if anyone wanted to hear it, but I kind of want to hear it. So. Yeah, and like you can OTK too. Like one of the nastiest things about the towers, if you SP your opponent's stuff, the fusions, the new fusion is unaffected by can still attack directly because it's unaffected. It's good? Alright, thank you. Nevion, just straight up. Yeah, King of OTK. I played Duel Links, and it was like the cheap OTK like budget deck or something. It was like a budget deck, and I would always get smoked by it because I didn't have an out to. Oh, kind of OTK. For me, like, Duel Links, it just harassed me. I couldn't beat that deck because they just summoned a big guy that couldn't be targeted, and in Duel Links specifically, that was technically a towers. There was a lot of targeting stuff. Cat beat, okay. Noted. Noted. Those are indeed qualities of a Luna Light card.
You need the second one to keep playing, and also if you draw this, you can still use it as fusion materials, not like that. If you open with Scorpio and Sleeper Hound, you can use Scorpio.
But yeah, I'm interested in this deck. Yo, SSA, SSJ Ugger, or SS Jugger.
It's very important card, and it's very
I'm Sugei, let's go.
And send card from deck and extra deck to graveyard is a cost.
That's what you want to play? What about Chicken? What about Chicken?
Emerald Bird. So I know some people don't like it since it's this is not a good starter. Some people even consider it's a breaky card, but it's actually not. So Luna Light Masquerade can send this to grave, and this is a really good extender when you are getting hand traps. Like sometimes you already use the Luna Light Sleeper Hound effect.
What chicken? Kaleido chip.
To bring back something. And this card can also bring back card that getting vanished. So if you got Bestial, this card can save you. Yeah. And Black Sheep, 2 Black Sheep and Fusion Searcher, and 1 Yellow Marten. So Yellow Marten, yeah, is also a very good card. Like you can search when you send to wave, you can search the Luna Light Fusion or Luna Light Masquerade. So sometimes if you
the duelist can talk fast. You know what? That's my fault. This guy's at he should be at a lower speed. So I'll go back actually.
This is not a
what chicken? This is literally a chicken. I don't know. Like, do you have any thoughts on it?
There is a breaky card, but it's actually not. So Luna Light Masquerade. Can
I don't know. Is it goated? Is it
when you are getting hand traps? Like sometimes you already use the Luna Light Sleeper Hound.
That's a heartbeat.
You wanna use the
sure, it's a heartbeat.
Emerald Birds effect to bring back something. This card can also bring back card that getting banished. So if you
it's anthropomorphic. So yeah.
Yeah. And Black Sheep, 2 Black Sheep and Fusion Searcher, and 1 Yellow Marten. So Yellow Marten, yeah, is also a very good card. Like
Fire Formation.
When you send to wave, you can search the Luna Light Fusion or Luna Light Masquerade.
Yeah, tanky. So yeah, Fire Formation tanky.
You open up with tanky. Let's say you search the Front Tail to do the at least like anti-draw play, and you didn't get any, you actually didn't get draw, then you can just go like Fractal, Foolish, Sliver Hound special, go Leo, and go Leo. At this moment, like go Leo can send Yellow Marten to graveyard and search the Lunar Knight Masquerade.
Nice.
And Lunar Knight Wolf. So sometimes this is also very good. I will call it extender because sometimes when when you get injured, this is the must-have card to make the Liger Dancer because you go Kaleido Trick, send the Wolf to grave and using Leo go Leo to recycle it, and you use this guy to make the Liger Dancer.
There's no green chicken? Which one's green chicken?
Once per turn. So you basically use this to make the Perfume Dancer and use Perfume Dancer or Yellow Marten to bounce it back. Then you can fusion summon again. It's very broken. And Lunar Knight Tiger. So
isn't this green chicken? Emerald Bird?
It's Lunar Knight Yellow Marten is the best friend for Lunar Knight Tiger. Since Lunar Knight Tiger Monster Reborn one Lunar Knight from graveyard, and it's also soft once per turn. So you can go Tiger, special summon one Lunar from graveyard, and Yellow Marten bounce it back, and Tiger again. Yeah. So, and Fractal, I only play one because this can only Foolish Burial level 3 or lower. So basically, Sliver Hound is the only target. I don't wanna, and also I don't wanna draw multiple of them. Okay. Foolish Burial, very good starter for sure. You can Foolish Yellow Marten and Emily Bird and Sliver Hound. It's very good. If it's unlimited, I want to play 3. And
hello,
VBU. Yeah, this is the main deck.
Very nice. How many cards in the main deck?
40 cards.
40?
So in OCG I play 42 cards because I
Love
want
the
more
channel
starters,
buy, thank you.
due to K9 Vanquish Soul and hand traps kind of useless.
Foolish
But,
Burial.
OCG, I just put some starters like Foolish Burial Good package to side deck and play more hand traps on the main deck. Since because if you let the Rizeo Miss Ruby, if you don't have hand trap and you let them keep playing, it's extremely hard to out their board and Malice as well. So yeah, we do need more hand traps. And for side deck, Foolish Burial Good package. I only play 2 Foolish Burial Good because I don't have enough space, and I think post side I have 13 one-card starter, and if I play one more, it's 14. I don't think it makes big differences. So Foolish Burial Good can Foolish Burial and the Black Oath of Love. This card is pretty good, and also of course Serenade Dance. Like if you Foolish Burial Good, send Serenade Dance, and Serenade Dance discard Sliver Hound to special one monster from deck. That's really broken. I like this card, but for me it's only acceptable to join it when going first. It's not acceptable for me to join it when going second, because when going second, if you are trying to use Serenade Dance to make a combo, you have to discard one card. Then when you need to out your opponent's board first, you may not have enough hand. Okay. Yeah. And also
that makes sense.
Call by the Grave. I don't play this at main deck because I feel like it's kind of sucks for joining it when going second. So I only play this when going first. And Heavy Poly, broken cards. Basically, it's like one card.
I heard this is really good. I think you pay like 7,200 damage to summon. You pay a shit ton of LP to summon the big towers. That's why lurking right. I'll hop on later on stream for the. I'll hop in next week. Oh. Nah, I think I'm good. 7,200 or something. Yes. Yeah, it's like 7,200. And that's why, like, some of the Rizio players were playing Gaga Cowboy. Because theoretically, you can Gaga Cowboy, like, going first, deal 800, and then they can't use Heavy Poly. But, I don't know, that seems like a narrow application, but that is a thing. You know, or maybe they use Heavy Poly, and then they pass back, and then you just make... Like Dragon at Ignister, then you make Cowboy, so you're protected by from the pop, and then you burn for the last 800.
Liger Dancer, but I only play one. The reason why is I play this package, so 3 Ultimate Slayer and Aggregator. I saved the space for the Ultimate Slayer package because I was playing against my friend Shunping. He played Finsmith, Rizal, and Miss Ruji. So the end board always has the Caesar plus Detonator, and without the Slayer, it's almost impossible for me to audit. So I play 3 Slayer, and even like your opponent go Detonator plus the Rizal field spell, and Ultimate Slayer is also a very good 1 card out. So instead of playing 3 heavy police, I put this Ultimate Slayer package. And 3 Lancia, of course. Malice is the hardest matchup for this deck since they have Signet Wicked. This is a nightmare for Luna Knight. So I have my secret attack. It's my last 2 cards in the fight. I call it Sneak package. So basically,
that would be a thing if format had Lacquer, right? Oh, interesting.
Tiger special summon some,
yeah, well, you're welcome to like join the Discord for sure.
And Tiger again, you get 3 level 4, then you have 1 additional, and so you can use this guy to search for the lead, and then link out for SP Little Knight. So you don't waste any of your body, and you got lead. So you can basically just hold your Silver Hound in your graveyard, just in case the impulse, and use this knee to out Signet Wicked. Then Malice, all Malice monster will no longer under Wicked Portent. Then it's almost auto win.
Nice. Secret attack. I like it a lot.
This is the side deck.
That's pretty well thought out.
The deck is pretty standard. So 2 Tiger Dancer, 2 Leo Dancer, 1 Sabre Dancer, 2 Perfume Dancer, 1 Cat Dancer, and Babuska must have cards. Bat Enforcer, King Dempsey. The reason why I play this is so he can the detach exit material for King Dempsey is not a cost. I can detach the Yellow Marten and trigger Yellow Marten's event. Also, he's fire. If you use impulse from your hand, then it will not be blocked. And Dugarus also must use card in anti-draw combo. Tiger King. Tiger King, very good card. You can use basically Tiger King is the only card in the Azure deck. Since it search tanky, it's the only card can search almost entire deck. Also, the second effect is very useless. Very useful. You can use the effect to detach 1 exit material to negate all non-beast warrior monsters effects.
Oh yeah, this guy was a beast back then.
You can use this effect to force your opponent to use negation effect or like just wipe out your opponent's entire board. And Cross Strip, this card you don't need to use this card in standard combo. So I was considering put this
you remember it? Yeah.
Pantheon Dancer. So with Pantheon Dancer, I can heavy poly the Leo Dancer if I don't have enough material. But with finally I decide to play Cross Strip. Is in some cases you do need to special.
How old is Lunalight? I think it's like 26. It's the beginning of Arc 5, or like kind of early Arc 5. So I would say 2016. 2017, 15 years. Oh my god. All right,
one more time to send something to graveyard. So that's the reason why I play Cross Strip. Also, you don't need this in standard combo is because you use 2 material to make Cross Strip.
Hello, Mr. Yomi. Hello, Dave. How's it going?
1 card. You use that 2 card to make SP Little Knight. It's same as you just use the original 2 card make Cross Strip to make SP. So in standard combo, you don't need to use this.
10 years? Damn.
And Salamangre Amraj, this is also needed card because sometimes when Goldeo got imperm and you have the Lunalight Perfume in your hand, you can just link off and.
Okay, I was hearing something. There's another deck profile being recorded at the same time as this guy's talking. It's very distracting. Is there any trap tricks list so far? Do you count a Ryziel list making trap tricks for Aphlesia, main decking Grave Digger's Trap Hole a trap tricks list? Do you count that as a trap tricks? Because unfortunately, there's no Sarahs. Yeah, they're all doing it at the same time. Is the Raid Raptor sad? No, I don't think they're using... Ryziel uses the rank 4 Raid Raptor.
Perfume bring back Gold Leo.
Okay, yeah, sweet. Thank you so much for the explanation. Hopefully it's helpful for Bortle Nation to view and listen to these combos. And again, congrats on top 32, man.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Until next time, everyone. Bortle out.
Jesus, is that it? Did we end it on a Lunalight profile? Is Cat Dancer mandatory? Congrats, great explanations. Catasters for heavy poly. Why is he asking this? Is this suddenly like expensive? I wonder if it got reprinted. TCG play. No, it's not expensive at all. Probably just doesn't have access to it. Okay. I guess you just don't make it that often. Always taking Lunalight tops with a grain of salt. My bad. My bad. Expert on the meta here. PK been showing up in JP tourneys? Ooh. Oh, okay, he has the method. Okay, my bad. I didn't realize. Their end board is unaffected beat stick that wipes the board anytime. Memorize how to get there, and boom! You're suddenly better than pro players. My bad. I didn't realize that was the method. Oh my god. Okay, okay. He got 11 replies, so I imagine they're having a bit of fun there. I checked if there was more lists. Let me see. Okay. I think we got through all the current lists that have been uploaded in the last 12 hours. Or 18 hours, I don't know. I think that's everything. I'm Sugeo. Okay, I'll turn it up for you, Nevion. Okay. Bancho? Okay, we already watched this though. It just was on a different channel. Bruh. What is this song? Okay. Now everyone's spamming song requests. I don't think we're gonna get to the song requests. I'll let this one play out, but I think it's a good idea. I think Unk needs to sleep, okay? What the hell is this song? This is like Bancho. What the fuck is this? The sociopath YouTuber destroyed his life. Cheats on wife, cheats on mistress, has chlamydia, has a yeast infection, 25K. What is going on? Why I don't watch any of this shit. You just got here? Yeah, unfortunate. Wait, no, this is YCS Pasadena 2022. I was like, did I miss this? Okay. No, I have to get some sleep. Tomorrow... Well... Tomorrow... I will sleep. When I wake up, I have to do some things. But... There is the... event. There is the event. And... I think I will play that out. Play out the event. I'll try to finish it on both accounts. Like I did last time. Take your medications on. Thank you. It's always important. You know. To see... Is it a psychiatrist? I forgot who prescribes the pharmaceuticals. But anyway, the point is, yeah. Let's see. Duel... The U under 5 event is coming tomorrow, basically. Well, today. Psychiatrist, okay, thank you. That's 15 hours from now, so I'll probably sleep. I have plenty of time. I'll probably just grind this out. Under 5? I don't think we say under 5, let's go. That, out of context, it's no more dreaming of shot creep. No dreaming of shot creep. Here, I need to take a screenshot of this so I can do my lazy thumbnail. Here, I'm gonna... Before this goes away... Okay. No. My future self will thank me. Alright, thank you for everyone who showed up. I think, appreciate the Matarian for the raid. Yeah, so I'll do under 5. We'll spend quite a bit of time on this. Actually, let me. Actually, I'm not done yet. Actually, before I head out, let the concrete cure, then sleep. True. We love concrete curing. We love the chemical reaction that creates the bonding agent between. Is it silicates? The silicate bonding agent. I forgot my concrete chemistry. Oh my god. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right. Let me check the loners, because we might do loners. Wait, this looks good. This looks very playable. What the hell is this? 1,000 attack. Wait, this looks devious. Armada is okay. Sous ship. Okay, we'll try sous ship. We'll try the sous ship loner. This actually doesn't look terrible. There's just barely any non-engine. We're gonna go second and explode. I'm pretty sure. Okay, we'll start with the sous ship. Let's see how far we get before I want to, because I want to get the title. Sous ship Snake Eyes. Dink Donk, Reggie-chan, Nanigaski, Yorimo Anata. You not showing? Orm. Okay, all I was talking about, I was just going through them. I'll go through them one more time. Thank you, though. Thank you. No, everything is fine. Shut up. This doesn't look terrible, but last time I did sous ship with an event, it was kind of rough. There's no links, though. This seems really strong, though. This card is very hard to interact with. We're eating shark meat sushi tomorrow? Yeah. I'm not... This has a lot of extenders, so maybe? Maybe? I mean, this is our non-engine. We have Sangin Kaiman. Though Tenpai's not playable in this. War Crime Loner. Yeah, War Crime Loner. Here, we have 2 Sunflower. So people don't cry about drawing it. Under 5, play Yummy? You know, why didn't I think of that? So we'll start with sous ship. We'll start with sous ship. We might Buffalo explode, because last time I played sous ship in an event, I got cooked. Actually, you know, yeah, he has the shark stuff. You know what? I like the tools they have here. This is probably a better loner than the actual shark loner, where the only rank 4 you could play. They didn't give you Bahamut Shark. The only rank 4 play was C101. Do you have time for one replay? Sure, just shoot me a replay. Just tell me. Just everything better than that. Yeah, that was a tough one. That was a tough one. Sous ship Primite? Okay, yeah. Sous ship Primite actually works. I actually believe in Sous ship Primite. Did you even get the... Did you get the... With the Ross loner, did you get the animation? Or did people... I feel like people would scoop. Alright. 4th? Okay. Alright, replay time. I got one? Oh, you mean like the animation. I sold my sous ship deck? Imagine a fake fan. Yeah, you're under the definition. What, the Sigma? Yo, you're higher ranked than me right now. Someone that plays this as the Fireball different than the Phoenix one? Really? I don't believe them. I unironically don't believe them. Okay, you're versus Malice and you're playing Branded. Maybe it's just cooler when you summon Phoenix. I'm not gonna find out, dude. No. All the super volley. Okay, called by. We see this often. It's not super volley for now. Okay. Maxi. Ooh, Mercurier. Oh, this is the FG Roadster. I remember this one. Okay. Chain. Super poly this. Can Reggie beat Mokoko in a 1v1 battle to the death? What kind of battle? Okay. Mokoko is kind of smart, okay? I don't know if I could beat her in a logic battle. Physical battle? Maybe. Maybe. Stair battle? Stair battle? No, I'm gonna blink. WWE table ladders and chair match. Oh my god, that's foul. That is disgusting. That's disgusting. He just fused his whole board. Table, ladders, and chairs match. Nah, she's gonna knock the ladder under me and I'm gonna break my leg. I'm gonna be like, oh, I can outpace Mokoko. She'll just wait for her chance to knock the ladder under me and then I'll break my leg. And then she'll, I don't know, grab a, she won't even care about the ladder anymore. She's just gonna grab. Anyway, I don't think I'm gonna win that one. Dang, easy. Damn, you make it look easy, dude. Albion, okay. Star Source, okay. Pop pop. Easy, okay. You just smoke. Emote on your corpse, maybe? Yeah, probably emote on my corpse. You know, at the last minute, she'll tag in Fuwawa because there weren't any rules. You know how wrestling is. Randomly, like the heel randomly shows up and interrupts the match. Except in this case, Fuwawa will probably tag in, and I'll just get jumped. I can't beat the numbers game, okay? Anyway. Nah, I think I'm getting smoked. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's go find. Thanks for joining me. I'm gonna find someone for you all to get to raid. This was fun. I enjoyed going through the lists. I'm pretty washed when it comes to TCG. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. I don't think we're gonna raid them, but I just thought this was a good image. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Hold on, I need to give me a second to pull it up. What did I just witness? Maybe we raid them actually. Well, let me show you. Oh, actually, Gamu, I have to ask you something. That subtweet you made about something being unbearable, did it have to do with a certain portion of time within the WCQ YouTube broadcast? Were you watching the YouTube broadcast and a certain character showed up and during that? Yes? Okay. You do not need to say anything else. I know exactly what you're talking about. I was there. That's why I knew what you were talking about, because I saw the deleted comments. Dude, people... Okay, what do you guys think of this? Did you see the comments? Yes, I saw the comments. They were not happy. I have a screenshot of the comments. People were... Alright, what do you guys think of this? The blossoming virgin... Okay, I don't know what the text is here, but this is what is it Baguska? It is not Baguska. You know what? I'll just raid them. Wood chip? Okay. All right. I'm gonna Oh my god. Okay, I have nothing else to say. I already got my curiosity sated. I hope it was interesting. Does not have Sue ship. Yeah, Sue ship. I'm gonna have to sleep. I'll wake up when I wake up. You'll know when I wake up. I'll just be on Discord or something like that. Wait. Next thing you know, the version of the top. Yeah. Wait. No, the raid is gonna... Wait, I think we still have time. We still have time. We still have time. Oh! Never mind. I don't think we have time. Good night. Thanks for joining me. I hope the TCG stuff wasn't as boring as I made it out to be. I'm just a hater. What happened? I was just gonna show chat the NAWCQ, when the guy won first place in the NAWCQ, someone captured the tweet of the guy actually writing on the lens, but there's no time. The raid's gonna... I don't want to cancel the raid, and I want to go to sleep. But that was so funny. That was Billy going, no, don't do that. Okay, bye-bye.
Super Mario RPG.